Hello and welcome to the stream, everybody. Holy mackerel. Kismet had what day of days yesterday, everybody. Holy moly. I was working on the logistics of my One Last Wave project, as well as some IRL stuff with my daughter's car, who she got in an accident 1 week before her birthday, which totally sucks, everybody. It totally sucks. I got her that car. I helped her get the car. She'd saved up the money for the down payment. I said, if you save up money for the down payment, then I will go and help you get a better car. And so I did. And I've been paying on my side of it for quite a long time, for about like a year or so. And then like a week before her birthday, some dude crashes into the side of her because he didn't have his lights on at nighttime. I'm like 3 or 4 weeks in on it, and they still haven't got it fixed. They still haven't even sent it to the shop to get it fixed yet. So I've been going round and round in a circle on them, and so I just want to get it taken care of. So I was doing that to try to get that going, because, you know, Kismet can't just do one thing at a time, everybody. I got to do like 15 things at the same time, which I like doing. I like multitasking, but not those kind of things. I like multitasking where I got a video running and I got stuff running. Oh, put a 1 in the chat if you can see and hear me as well. Oh, you guys already did. Look at you go. I appreciate y'all right here. Let's get all the stuff up here. There we go. And so that's what I was doing. And I thought, okay, well, I get it done. And then, you know, I get a call right before I started the stream. And then I'm on the call. And then by the time I'm off the call, boom, the stream's over. Then I'm like, okay, whatever. And then I'm like trying to do a whole bunch of other stuff. And I have to go back and forth because I have a travel agent who's trying to set up this One Last Wave thing for me. And of course, I got to pay for it now because it's going to be more expensive the closer we get. So trying to lock all that stuff in and, you know, at least get, you know, the down payment on there and whatnot, and just like lock it in so everything's locked in. So I literally spent 15 hours yesterday doing that. 15 hours that took me to figure out the logistics of us going over there. And one of the things that I saw is that the airfare went like this. I got a notification from a website called Kayak, which I love. I think it's pretty great for looking up deals. What's your guys' favorite travel site? I rarely ever use them, everybody, but I used to use that one for TwitchCon. And that's how I would book all my stuff for my mods, and I would book travel for myself. And they're pretty good. They got pretty good deals, and they also go and take you to other sites that have better deals and stuff, not just their site. And so I had a notice come up. It says, boom, it went down from 1,000 per person down to around 500 per person to fly from where I'm at in Tennessee to California. And I already have the tickets for going on to Hawaii. So I went and I like hustled and I bustled and I'm like, okay, come on, we gotta lock these in before they go down. Because I only saw 2 options and all the rest of them are like $1,000 each person. And I'm like, come on, we got 2 options or 500. Come on, let's lock it in. Let's lock it in. Let's lock it in. So we locked it in. And now we don't have to drive, everybody. We were going to drive. That's how dedicated to this project I am, everybody. We were going to drive 3 days there and 3 days back. So 6 days of those days would be us just driving over there. So we got that locked in, though that did bring that value way up. I don't know. I'm way off the reservation now, everybody. Again, shooting those rubber bands at the stars, trying to get this project going. I don't know. We're just gonna, you know, we'll raise as much as we can, and hopefully, you know, we'll just pray to the Almighty that it works out, right? And that's what I do every single time here at the stream, everybody. I just take a shot, because again, in life, if you don't take a shot, you miss the shot every single time, right? But you know, you don't always sweat, swish it into the basket. You know, sometimes you got to, you know, get the rebound and try to shoot it back in again. If you know what I mean. A little basketball analogy there. I was terrible at basketball and still am terrible at basketball, but that doesn't stop me from liking playing it. Just because I'm not great at it, everybody, doesn't mean you can't enjoy it for just being fun and playing it as a game. Same thing with baseball and all sorts of other sports. I'm probably best at baseball. That's probably my best sport, and I'm not that great at it. The thing you gotta, in life, everybody, you gotta get to a point where you can admit that you're not great at something. Because when you do that, then you give yourself the ability to get better, to get better at that thing. And you say, well, if you just, if you try to inflate your ego and say, I'm the best gamer in the world, I'm so much better than everybody else. Well, if you're really not that thing, and you're just pretending to be that thing, it does you no justice. It does you no justice, and nobody else cares anyway. You can go ahead and act like you're the best at whatever it is you do, and if you're not really there, you've actually limited yourself. And you don't want to put limits on yourself, everybody. You are unlimited. You can do as much as you want. Because if this 53-year-old man very soon, in a couple months, 50-plus-year-old man can become a Twitch partner and a YouTube partner in his 40s and late 40s and 50s, you guys could do anything. You could do anything you wanted to do. I'm living proof, everybody. I was trapped in the bed. I was stuck in the bed. Couldn't go anywhere. I actually had that this morning. I was pushing myself so much yesterday that I almost passed out. Because I worked on that all day long. I've been working with insurance companies and whatnot for weeks. And then I slept for like 4 hours because I'm just, it just keeps running. You know what I'm talking about, right? Everybody's got that same thing where their brain is just running. Right? I'm like, okay, I got to do this, I got to do that, and this got to figure out the logistics of this, and I got to get the confirmation codes, and I got to get the right info to the right people at the right time for, getting my daughter's car fixed and stuff. And just doing all of that, and your mind's just running at 1,000 miles an hour, just trying to, get all that stuff squared away. And that kind of adds to stress. And my condition is aggravated heavily by stress. So my dizziness went, all of a sudden it was 2, because since I had my throat stretch, everybody, my dizziness has gone way down. So it's more like it's like a 1-2 all the time. Sometimes it'll peak at 4 before, but most of the time, really pretty nice, actually. Overall of how bad it could be, pretty nice. But because I've been putting so much stress over myself for this one last wave project, and so much stress to try to get my daughter's car fixed, and I just got her window fixed on her car too, which sucks. But all this pressure is mounting, and so my dizziness, I was sitting there and I was having a bowl of cereal, and it went whoom, and I almost passed out right at that moment. And so I laid on the floor of my kitchen, or actually my little hallway, this morning. That's what I was doing this morning, everybody. There we go. Wish I could get a one-way ticket to Hawaii. Me too, Flux. I would go one-way ticket if I didn't have kids. That's where I want to end up, either as retirement or in a box. Either way, I'll take it either way, everybody. At this age, I'll take it either way. My wife has instructions to cremate me and spread my ashes in Hawaii, and specifically in Kauai. That is my last rites. So that's where Kismet will be. So if you ever want to visit me IRL after I'm gone, go to Kauai, where the Marriott is, my favorite Marriott in the world. Which, funny, in this trip, we're not going to Kauai, and that's my favorite place. We're going to go surfing in the very famous Jamie O'Brien surf experience over there. My daughter's first surfing lesson is going to be in Hawaii, and Hawaiians are legendary for being incredibly fantastic surfers. I've known a lot of people from Hawaii. I love the Polynesian culture, everybody. Just everything about it is wonderful. If you've never been to Hawaii, or if you've never met people from Polynesia and those areas around there, they're just the greatest, sweetest people I've ever met in my life. They've always been kind and generous type of peeps. So those are the people I love, everybody. I love those type of people from everywhere, not just from that one place, but from everywhere. The people who are kind and are all about family and all about friends and that kind of, good vibes and fun and all of that. I'm down for that as well. I'm always down for hanging out with people like that, for sure. And again, everybody, I think it was a great failure of my parents' generation and even my generation of people who kept that going, and that my grandparents' generation and so on, and the fact that they would look at other people and say, well, that person's bad because of this, that, the other thing, and they just generalize. I mean, hey, everybody, we're all born the same. We're all, only 1 or 2% different in the world, everybody. And that was a failure of their generation to recognize that there's great people everywhere, and there's also a-holes everywhere as well, in every group from every background. And it's really, you should judge it on the individual and not on the general group. That's a big failure. I found out that when I was young, because that's, I grew up in the 70s, everybody. You think it's bad now. Holy mackerel. People treated each other terribly, just awful. I mean, it still goes on because, people pass that down to their children, and it's just the worst thing. I don't blame the children as much as I blame the parents passing that down to them. But it's kind of like smoking, everybody. I don't blame a smoker for being addicted to smoking. I blame the smoking companies who produce the things that get them addicted. You got to go where the source is, everybody. You got to blame the source, not the end result. Again, everybody, I don't look at people like that because I've found it's not true. It's simply not true. I've met people from all walks of backgrounds, everywhere in the world, everybody. One thing about America, for those who aren't in America, it is a giant melting pot of people from everywhere. This country is built on every other every other country's genius. And that's what the cool thing is. You have people from different backgrounds who come together who have different ideas and who could take those ideas, combine those ideas together and make it way better than it would be if it was separate. That's what our biggest strength is, I think, really as human beings all over the world, is coming together and making great ideas. Instead of being so hard-minded and saying, oh, I'm the smartest person in the room, I know everything, and you don't know nothing, and that's the fastest way to fail, right there. It's just like if you're on that team, everybody, imagine if you're on that team and you got that one guy. Put a 1 in the chat if you know that guy, or you know that lady, or whatever it is. You know that person who is so pig-headed, no matter what, they're always right. They need to be right more than they need to be smart about what they're doing. And I fire those people. I fire them. If you're an a-hole, if you can't work together with other people, if you're a know-it-all, you're gone. I fire those people. I get rid of them because they just disrupt the whole entire group. Same thing when you got a guild like me. I've had my guild for 20 years. You know why it's lasted so long? It's because people who do that, who disrupt the group, they're gone. I'm not your papa. I'm not here to teach you how to be a decent human being, though I hope you learned it along the way, but just by being around my awesome members. But if you screw around like that, I just get rid of them because it's just going to make everybody else miserable. That's not worth it. It's never worth. I don't care if you're the best gamer in the world. If you're ranked number 1 in every league of everything and everybody says you're the best, if you are treating my members poorly, you're gone. Just boom. I kick them right out the guild. Boom. I can tell them right away. I can tell it's usually the person who's screwing around, who's asking people for money in the game, or in real life too. Same thing. And I've been the boss everywhere I've worked, everybody. Everywhere I worked, I eventually become the boss because I love what I do and I'm so passionate about it. And those are the type of managers you want, right? The managers that say, you get your work done? We'll play some games after work. Hey, you want to play some Grand Theft Auto on my $10,000 projector? Let's go, bro. Because that's what we did back in the day. I don't care about all of the management structure BS. All I care about, if the job gets done, the job gets done. That's it. That's all you need. That's the whole purpose. That's the whole purpose of hiring people. They hire them for a job. They do a good job. They show up on time. They're good at what they do. They're not an a-hole. They're great at working together with other people. Boom. That's it. That's the perfect employee right there. And I don't care about your background. I don't care where you come from. I don't even care about your resume all that much. Just make sure you know the basics. What I care about is that you show up and you do your job, and that's it. If you can do that, you can conquer any profession, everybody. Show up. Don't bring your personal problems to work. Do what you got to do, and boom, get on out of there. Go and enjoy the rest of your life because you're at work trying to pay for your food and all the other time where you're not at work. Because that's what I think the number one thing about work is you wouldn't do work if you didn't have to. Most people won't. Person like me, though, when I was a graphic designer, I would do it even if I didn't get paid because I love doing it. And if you can find something like that, like I'm doing right now, where I'm talking to you guys, even though this is a losing enterprise, it's something I love to do. That is the most powerful thing. It is like a freight train. You will crash through all those barriers and all those things that have blocked you from getting ahead and getting to that next step. Because there's nothing that can stop you because you're so passionate about it that you'll invest all your love and attention to that thing and you'll break through those barriers. Like, as a 50-year-old man, everybody, my chance of becoming a partner streamer is next to nil. It's a 0.01%. But there's that tiny percent because I am resilient and I'm also just absolutely will keep going as infinitely. It's like, when do you give up? Never. I never give up, ever. On anything. Because I have that kind of resilience, that kind of drive that I never stop. Like, I'll never give up on working on my health. Every day I get up, even like this morning when I almost passed out. I laid down on the floor of my kitchen. I wait until I felt a little better. I got up, laid down, went and rested a bit more. Said, okay, am I feeling better now? Feeling better now. All right, let's get up. Let's get ready. Let's get the stream going on. And then now, we've caught up to where I am right now. And hopefully that inspires you, everybody. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to bring you some love and some joy into your day, a bunch of positivity. And I want you to go out and do what you love to do every day. If you're working on your health like me, come along with me, everybody. We're going to be drinking some water. We're going to be switching from soda and all that stuff, which I did many years ago, to just drinking water, orange juice. Even flavored water, things like that. Drinking more water each day. I'm supposed to drink this entire thing a day. This is how much water you're supposed to drink in a day. And you can see I'm drinking a lot of it. It's all the way down there. And so drinking more water, going for small walks. That's what I've been doing, right? 7 minutes there, 7 minutes back. Building up my strength. And, I have a sit-up board, which you can see in my website, where I do sit-ups every single day. Now, I'm not doing 500 like I used to. I mean, I used to do sit-ups, and then I got to a point where I stopped counting the sit-ups. I just would do as many as I possibly could. And then it would be like, 300-400. I mean, a lot of sit-ups on that sit-up board. I have an angle sit-up board too. I've got it flatter right now until I get stronger, and then it'll be down, and then you move it down even more because it makes it more difficult for you to do it. Do not use your back, everybody. Your sit-ups don't come from your back. They come from your stomach. That's what makes your stomach stronger. So, and again, I've been in the gym a lot with my friends in the past, as well as I always suggest, if you are going to the gym, at least pay a little bit for a personal trainer to show you how to do the exercises. That should be his job or her job, to show you how to do the exercises properly, so you're not wasting your time in the gym. I've watched people for hours just wasting time in the gym because they're doing the exercises wrong. They're just absolutely wasting their time. But it's more of a mental thing. Hey, at least they're being more active. I mean, if you're just a little more active a day, and that doesn't mean working out all the time and going for long walks or any of that stuff, or running or whatever. I'm talking about getting up and doing some towels today. I'm talking about getting up, maybe straighten up your area, right? Be a little more active each and every day, because you know what happened? Probably the same thing that happened to me, is you stop being so active. And that's how I gained, really 70 pounds. And I was 230 pounds at 5'9", which is incredibly unhealthy, everybody. It's super unhealthy. And I've lost 50 pounds. Right now, I was down to 175. I think about 180, I think, last time I checked. And so that's pretty good. That's 50 pounds, everybody. That's a lot of pounds. 30 plus the 20 is 180. And actually, I was down, I think, 55 pounds at one point. But the thing is, you got to get stronger. You have to regain that strength that you lost, because you were probably sitting like me for a very long time because you were worried about your kids. You're worried about your life. You're trying to get your, food on the table, and, try to pay for water and shelter and all of those things, which I've been doing for decades, right? Just working to keep the family going, and not spending as much time doing the health stuff. Because the health stuff always goes by the wayside when it's like, oh my God, the bill is due. You got to work that extra weekend. You got to work that late night. You got to do whatever you got to do. You got to hustle. You got to hustle and work more hours to get that money to pay for your kids' education, for those instruments that your kids want to do, or your kids want to go on a trip, or maybe they're like in Girl Scouts, like my girls, and they're like, hey, I need somebody to buy these cookies, and I'm like, all right, here's $20 toward these cookies, right? So, and I got 3 girls, so that's 20 times 3, everybody. Everything is times 3 when you have kids, when you have multiple kids, for sure. But again, hopefully that inspires you guys, everybody. So pushed myself way too far. So I rested up after that, and then I rested up this morning because I almost passed out. But it's always a reminder that my medical conditions will never go away. They will never go away, and if I neglect them, and if I stop taking care of myself, I will be dead. I'm not kidding. I will die if I don't continuously work on it all the time. And it's a great way to keep yourself on track, everybody. It's a great way. That fear of death really centers your life, and it really gets you focused on what you should be doing. And this is what I love to do, everybody. I love to, just tell it from my point of view. Now, I'm not telling you what to do in your life, everybody. They're your life. They're your life choices. They're all on you. But I just tell it to you straight. I don't play character here on stream. I don't BS. I don't lie, cheat, steal. I don't do any of that because I choose not to. Anybody can. Anybody can be a jerk, right? Anybody can be a ganker in a game, or can be, the ultimate one-shotter or whatever. But in your life, you have to choose. And that's the coolest thing about life, is that you have choices. Sometimes your choices are made for you, which suck. But most of the time, you have an option. You can do that thing or not do that thing. You can go this way or you can go that way. You can make this choice or that choice. And the most important thing is to take responsibility for your choices and responsibility for your mistakes, so you can level up as a real life person as well. All right, let's say hello to everybody, because Kismet sometimes get off on some serious tangents there. So I just wanted to catch you guys up what's going on. All right, there's Flux in there bringing some serious love. Look at all that dancing love right over there. Thank you so much for that. Akia coming in. So this is like my favorite part of the day, everybody. It's just chatting with you guys. It's like stream therapy or something. Akia coming in, showing the love. Blair and Fire bringing that Tycoon twist in there. I see you there in the chat. Love that. Love that. Rotisserie G coming in. Foggy in there saying hello. Hey, Foggy, what up? Always great to see you, Foggy. Brando, what up, Brando? How you been, man? Let me know in the chat. Tara's coming in, say hello. Again, sorry I missed yesterday, everybody. But again, trying to take care of that IRL. Push myself way too far. It was like the line, I jumped over that line, and then whatever line was after that one, I jumped over that one too. Stressing me out. This is why I can't work at Apple, everybody. Because when I worked at Apple, that's a stressful job, everybody. Because I was working with the top tier peeps. I mean, the best of the best. And you're constantly going, okay, I got to do this, and I got to do this, and I got to do that, and I got to do this. Heavy stress. Heavy stress. You got to get 100% on every single test, because they give you tests on new products or products from before or whatever. So you had to take all those tests to make sure. And you had to get 100 every single time. You had to knock it out of the park every time. And that really is stressful as well. But I loved it. I absolutely loved it. If I could still do it, I'd be doing it right now. Absolutely. If I could still be over there doing that, it'd be awesome. Very, very cool. Because again, I don't always look at it as, I'm working for this big giant company that's the #1 company in the world. I'm working with incredible people. That is the real, if you've never worked in a job where you're around exceptional people who are exceptionally good at what you do, who are also not conceited about it. That's the best, man. That's the best, because they make you better at what you do. You try to help them be better at what they do. And it's a collaboration that just, and you're not in competition with each other, none of that, childish, schoolyard crap. You are just working to do the best job of what you love to do. And then, accelerating or enhancing what they love to do. Very much like I like to do in games, everybody. My job is to facilitate the greatness of other people. That's what I think is as the leader. That's what you should be as a manager. As a manager, your job is to facilitate their greatness. And I'm trying to facilitate your greatness for being here in the stream. So let's get to it. Gremlin's always messing things up. Yes. The vault got stuck there again. Yeah, I was having technical problems. I got it going on. Again, thanks for all those ones in the chat. Let me give you guys some love right over here. And I forgot to do my tweet over there as well. So if you guys like that other one, I'm just going to combine those together today. Oh, yeah. We got it. All right, boom. 2,000 more right over there. Thanks for putting those ones in the chat. Thanks for going out and retweeting everybody. Of course, we are pretty close. I'm going to say 2 more retweets, and I'm going to give you guys 1,000 more KizCast, because I didn't get that retweet out before we started. So go over there and be the hero of the stream. Get it rocking. Get it rolling. All right, I think it's time to actually play some games, everybody. Let's go play some Fallout 76. Let's get some races going right over here eventually. And then, of course, some battles as well. Let's do all of that right now. I know what it is about the stream that always makes me feel better, but I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like I didn't decide to slack off today, right? I didn't decide to stay in the bed and just say, I'm just going to rest up today and stay in the bed. I got up, got ready, got things going on, copying, backing up, and doing all that stuff. And then I actually hear in the stream. I always feel you feel better about yourself when you overcome that feeling of just not wanting to do anything today. That feeling is always there, because, I have an excuse. I can just say, I'm too dizzy. I don't feel well today. But there's a point in which it's like a real excuse where, it's like impeding what I'm doing, or can I overcome that feeling and then get going, which I feel like that's the one I like to do, right? That's the one I'm doing right now. Overcome that feeling of, I'm feeling dizzy. I'm not feeling so good today. and get up and get going. And then you have a tendency to feel a little better, and then it builds your momentum toward what you want to do in the day. Now, we saw this other stuff before. Rip Daring, of course. We got the Mutation Invasion. We got our April bonus item. We did have an update on the 18th, which was yesterday. We got this cool Enclave Outpost bundle. Let's go take a look at that. Oh, look at this. Cool. Look at all this cool stuff. Alien Radiation Dummy. That's awesome. Oh, I love the Silver Shroud thing. Oh, I have the Silver Shroud thing. Enclave Display Frame. Oh, that's worth it right there. Okay, that's 500. Is it worth getting all of it, though? What are we getting? We're getting the machine gun. We're getting the Enclave Foundation. Oh, ooh, I like a good foundation. The Radiation Dummy. Oh, man, we're getting a lot in this bundle. Holy mackerel. Okay. The Enclave Stairs, which are kind of like the vault stairs. The Enclave Support Post. Okay. Enclave Outpost Camp Kit, which is probably this one, right? Or this thing here. Oh, that's cool. I wonder if those windows open and close. Oh, we got to get that. We got to get that, everybody. There goes all my atoms. We got to get that. See, there's always a moment, everybody, and when I'm looking at stuff, and I'm just like, that's totally worth it. Boom, let's lock it in. And so that's what I just did. Lock that in, everybody. Locked it in. Good to go. All right, and we'll also get our free Radexes today. And we'll go fool around with that at some point as well, unless I forget, and then maybe I'll remember another time too. All right, let's get into it, everybody. Let's get into the open world here. I'm going to go in adventure mode. You guys can come and join me. Oh, you guys crushed it. Oh, I'll give you guys another 1,000 Kiss Cats for crushing those retweets. Appreciate it. Now, remember, everybody, I am hooking you guys up with 50% off. If you've never tried Factor before, please take a moment and go and look. It is an incredible deal, everybody. It's better than you're going to find at the grocery store. It's better than you're going to find, I think, depending on where you live. It's going to be better than buying fast food, which is junky food anyway. This is chef-made meals for half price. They're like $6.50 each. It's an incredibly fantastic deal. You can only get it if you've never tried Factor before. And if I see someone go over there and try it, now again, go and try it out, everybody. It's like $50-$60 for, a few of them, like 5-6 meals or so. You can turn it way down. If you want, you can just turn it down to 5 and try it over there. I highly recommend it. Now, of course, I'll throw it in the chat for you guys. Now, today's stream is not sponsored by them, but again, this is such an awesome deal, everybody. Again, I work so hard to bring these deals to the stream because I'm a small streamer. So it's not like, oh, there you go, Donkey Kong. It's not like they're, calling me up saying, Kismet, hey, you want to be sponsored? I have to contact them. I have to go through all my sponsor peeps that I know to, basically beg them to give me a discount for you guys. All right. So go ahead and click this thing right here. It's going to take you up there to the meals again. It's going to automatically give you 50% off. Look at that. That's $51 instead of $51 instead of $100. I mean, that's pretty sweet. So you can go with 8, 10. Now, of course, you can afford it. Boom. Just go straight for the 18. I'm telling you, you're going to like these meals. You just pop into the weekly menu here. You pick the meals that you want. There's just meals after meals after meals, and they have different stuff if you like keto, if you're a vegetarian, if you're a vegan, or if you're just looking for more protein or calorie smart stuff. Just incredibly great. You've seen me make them here on stream. I've made a bunch of them. I've showed them here on stream. They are exceptionally good. It just stuns me. If you're a meat eater like me, if you're steak and potatoes man, it just stuns me that they got filet mignon right there. That's going to cost you $6.50. I can tell you, you go any restaurant right now, and you're going to be hard pressed to find a filet mignon for $6.50. Everybody, no way. And I mean, you get all of that for $6.50. That's what's really amazing. So go in there. Oh, I think someone just shot off a nuke or something. I just heard it. So again, bringing that guys to you. Follow that link there in the chat, or you can just click this right here. That's not going to last for everybody. That's going to run out. All right. So make sure to go and try it out straight away. And if you do try it, oh, I've heard stuff go boom. If you do try it, let me know, because if it doesn't show up there, then I need to know, because otherwise that means the thing's screwed up. So again, use my link over there. Help support the stream, everybody. It does help tremendously, and help yourself. help yourself feel better and eat better. And then also, you don't have to cook, because cooking sucks, everybody. At least I think it sucks. It takes a lot of your time. You could be gaming or doing something fun like that, or hanging out with your family or whatever it is, right? You could be out there taking more walks now that it's sunnier out, right? And warmer. You could be out there doing that, working on your health a little bit each and every day, as I'm trying to do. Or maybe you're already healthy and you're already smart. You're like, Kismet, I eat good. Well, hey, there you go. Way to eat even better and save yourself some money at the same time. Highly recommend them, everybody. I cannot recommend them any higher. Because I'm the type of person that doesn't just say, hey, go do the thing. I bought my own. I bought my own with my own money and went and tried it, and it was good. In fact, I barely got a bite of most of them because my kids wanted to try it. They're like, hey, I want to try it. They're like, boom, they ate the whole thing. I was like, hey, I want to have some too. But, my kids are the greatest, everybody. I don't mind sharing. Oh, look out. Here we go. Blue Chrono's coming in. Saying, hope you're doing well. Well, I hope you're doing well, Blue Chrono. Show lots of love in the chat. That's 11 months of sub love. 1 month away from getting those wings. That's right, that 12-month love right over there. And again, I'm just going to shout out Factor once here at the top of the stream for all you guys out there. Again, this is not sponsored by them, but this stream's not sponsored by them, but I'm going to give them a shout out there just so you guys get hooked up. Again, these are really, I consider very kind of them to do such a huge sponsorship to such a small streamer as me. I mean, I'm not, I don't have like 2 people in my channel, but I'm not, there's like small streamer until you have like 1,000 people in your channel. And then there's like medium streamer, and then if you have 10,000 people in your channel, well, then you're in the 0.01%. Of streamers. So I always consider myself a stall streamer until I hit that level, if I ever do, where I have 1,000 people always in my channel all the time. That would be amazing. But, one day at a time, everybody. One day at a time. Get out of the bed. Do the best you can do. That's what I try to do every day. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and that's okay. I don't know. Some people just don't like positivity in their day, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why they wouldn't love to hang out with all you awesome people in my channel. I think that's the best reason. That's the best reason right here. All right, let's go. Let's get my Tycoon HQ up. I'm going to pop over the Tycoon HQ there. Great shot. Look at my crew there. That's TARDIS on the left there. Very, very, I love it when TARDIS is wearing his Superman or Super Untouchables outfit there. Very nice. All right, so let's go ahead and also get our battle mode going on. So we're going to get our battles and also our races going. All right, so let's do that. Exclamation play in the chat because I've already got it ready. Let's go. To battle. All right, here we go, everybody. Races are going. Oh, I didn't actually click the button. There we go. Confirm. Oh, I didn't actually do it. Never mind. Exclamation play now in the chat, everybody. I thought I finished it, but I got distracted there by that technical problem. All right, let's do some battles as well. I love this Stream Raiders, everybody. I think it's absolutely stroke of genius. That you guys can interact and play along. Oh, you can't see me. I'm invisible, but you can still hear me. There we go. You can interact and play along with the game while you're watching the stream at the same time. It is totally free. Of course, you can help support the stream by getting skins and gifting skins and stuff, fun stuff like that. But remember, that stuff's never required, everybody. But it does go toward my One Last Wave project. If you do gift subs, which goes at half because Twitch takes half of that, you can also directly use bits on the stream as well as donate directly through the tip button down below. But you can also help support the stream by getting yourself some skins and supporting it that way and helping us unlock the next one. Right now, we're 6 of 100. If we do get to 100, then we'll unlock another one and so on and so forth as we go through. Super excited about our Nitro car coming up, everybody. We got a cool Nitro car coming up. They are also very kind, even though we hadn't got to the point where we unlocked that because I've been a partner with them for so long. They said, your community's awesome, Kismet. And so they said that they'll give us the skin for the car. So very cool. So again, I appreciate them being super kind to me as well. I mean, I consider my journey here a whole lot of small acts of kindness, especially, Twitch making me a partner and YouTube making me a partner and all of you guys coming in and hanging out. All those little acts of kindness add up, everybody. They absolutely do over time. All right, what do we need to do? We need to get assists from healing and get 75 assists. All right, well, let's throw a healer down. Yeah, let's get Norbert in there. All right, Norbert, do your thing, brother. Get it down and heal like crazy. Where we going? We're going to go down here in the corner, and we're going to try to wipe out this archer right here, because that's like an epic level archer. Is that somebody else's archer, or that's their archer? Yeah, that's their archer. That's the bad archer. All right, we'll try to wipe them out. Now, how do you play along with us, everybody? Well, you can play it on mobile. You can play it right on your phone. I know a lot of you are on your phone because it tells me that in my Twitch metrics. As well as some of you are on desktops. You can play on mobile, desktop, Android, iOS. I don't care what platform you're on. I just want you to be able to play along with the rest of us, right? So you can go ahead and follow that link right there in the chat. It's going to take you to streamraiders.com. You find me, Captain Kismet. Going to give you access to the battle board. You want to be like Akia right here. Akia is like the king of putting down all 6 units. So every 5 minutes, remind yourself, set a timer, do whatever you need to do, but put another unit down. And even if it's just a warrior or even just a tank, every unit makes a difference. And the more units we have down, the more the game automatically allows me to give you guys more loot, which means you can build up your guys more, which means we win more, which means you get more loot. And that's what I'm all about, everybody. I'm about maxing your guys' loot, all right? So go ahead and come and join us. You can find that link right there in the chat. Let's go ahead and also jump over to some Nitro. Let's do that. Let's get ready to race! Exclamation play in the chat right now. All right, you heard the man. Let's go. Exclamation play in the chat. Oh, I got to take that drop out of there. That's not the current drop. I missed out on my last drop too, everybody. I missed out on my drop because I was so busy working on a bunch of other stuff over the weekend. I was playing Fallout 4, just having the greatest time. This is definitely my best playthrough ever, everybody, of Fallout 4. We're just absolutely knocking it out of the park. Let me see where that thing is. Where is that thing? Let's see. Today's drop right there. There we go. All right. So here's what you want to do, everybody. Go exclamation play here in the chat. Oh, I forgot to start the timer. Let me get the countdown going. There we go. We're going to give you 1 minute to go ahead and get that countdown going on. Now, meanwhile, while you guys are getting that going on, I'm going to run my character over here and poke this flower and try to get his buff started. We're also going to try to do the event at the top of the hour here. I don't know if they still got the mutated events going on. I'll take a look at the map. No, it's just a normal event. All right. So right now, test your metal up. And we're going to get that going on here in just a minute. Again, 30 seconds on the clock. Now, remember, I'm going to have this up in the background whenever I'm streaming during the day, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and especially on Friday, everybody. Especially on Friday. I do race mode on Friday now. And so I just keep the races going. So every couple minutes, I'll just come over here and another one, and another, and I just do that all day while I'm working on videos and backing everything up. Because if I don't keep my videos going, where I'm copying them off and then processing them and putting them up on YouTube, it'll absolutely fill up my hard drive within 3 days. It'll fill up all of my space on all of my computers within just a few days. So I have to keep that constantly going. Otherwise, I run out of space. Speaking of space, I better look and see if, oh yeah, I got some space left. better make sure that, because what happens is sometimes I run out of space on my computer and then it stops recording, and then I got to go chase down the recording from Twitch. Used to corrupt my recordings back in the day, but now you don't have that problem if you use MKV. So you record in MKV and then you convert it into MPEG after the stream. So you want to leave enough room for you to record the first, and then it's going to take that one, say 256 gigs, and it's going to convert that into an MPEG 4 at 256 gigs. So you need 500 gigs free just to do one video, one stream. Because I recorded 1080p for all of you. Not going to 4K, because I've tried 4K. 4K is, just like you'd imagine, 4 times as much data. It's nuts. They got to get it to the point where it's like, you know, MP3, where it's like really super compressed, but looks great. Or sounds great in the case of that. All right, we got to zoom in. What's going on here? Oh, look, I'm rocking my little orange truck. I love that little orange truck. It's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and see what you guys are up to. What's going on? There's Rotisserie G's rocking the Kismet flag there. Very nice. What else we got in here? We got Foggy in there getting it done. There we go. He'd look better with a Kismet flag. Aki in there getting it done as well. By the way, everybody, when they come out with Season 2, you can actually gift flags and other things like that to other people. So if you do want to help support the stream and also help out your fellow racers, get them properly geared out, you totally can. There we go. Plasmatic rocking that Kismet flag. Thank you so much for that support. Alpha with the glowy car there. That's a cool looking car. That's neato. Yeah, Foggy got the glowy car too. I didn't get no glowy car. Where'd you get that glowy car from? I want to know. Let me know in the chat. I want the cool glowy car. I did not get all of the trucks, so I didn't get the rainbow truck. It's kind of a bummer. But, you know, I got to do what I got to do, you know. I got to keep the streamer rocking. All right, how we doing? Plasmatic moving up into 5th position. Paul right now in number 1 position. Ooh, laggy, laggy. Oh, mama. That's some serious lagola right there. Oh, man, what's lagging? What's lagging that out? Something's lagging it out. There we go. It's back. Right now, Paul dominated. Let's go see where Paul's at. Oh, take that, bot. Go, Paul, go. Come on, get that loot. Now, again, it's our job to take on these bots, everybody. We want to eliminate the bots, get our peeps up in front, get that big, fat stack of loot. And you're like, Kismet, why you got so many bots in there? That's because you guys get maximum loot when I do that. I don't care if you're 200 down. You get more loot if I add these bots than if I don't. And my job is to get you maximum loot. That's it. That's all. I don't care about me. I don't care if I get loot. I care about if you guys get loot. So you get to unlock all the cool stuff. You can unlock new tires. You can unlock new stuff. And especially all the stuff from season 1 here. We want to try to unlock this as well. Now, I've kind of failed you guys, everybody. I'm going to show you why I failed you. But Paul right there getting the big fat stack, 376. Let's see the GGs in the chat, everybody. 376 for Paul there. And again, look, Plasmatic, he's down at 12. But look at that. He's still got 240. Let me scroll this down just a little bit. He's down at 12, and he's still got 240 gold. That's more gold you would get if we had 9 people and you won. You get around 70 gold at the top. So again, my job is to get you maximum. Let's scroll down to 100 down. Look at this. Aki at 99, getting way more, double as much as he would get if we didn't have the bots in there. And that's why I put the bots in. Plus, I love the mayhem. I love the mayhem of it all, of it going on. All right, let's get you guys another race going on here. Because again, I just like doing Destruction Desert. That's my favorite. It does awesome. Now, of course, when they come out with new tracks, we'll do all the tracks again when they come out in season 2. We've already done all the tracks. We've unlocked all the current tracks. But I want to get you guys maximum loot. And I love that particular one. Now, let's go ahead and switch back over, and I'll show you why I have failed you all over here. Oh, now I gotta wait a second for it to load all my stuff. Stream Deck. There we go. All right, how have I failed you guys? Well, there's some stuff going on. The way I failed you guys was I was not telling you guys to collect your stuff. It dawned on me when I was doing race mode last Friday that I should have been telling you to go to your quest thing right here. This quest thing is awesome. So you want to collect a banana coin. You want to collect 250 banana coins over here. You want to do honking, right? To unlock more loot there. You want to don't win a race, right? Then you get that going. You earn a race pack's tokens, you get stuff. And you should be doing these quests every day, everybody. Every time we're in here cranking it, you should be cranking out all these. Earn the red nitro wrap up. I didn't earn the red nitro. It's a huge bummer. I don't know if it's still going on right now. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think I failed at that one. Let me go over here and look and see if those drops are still going on. I thought it was until Tuesday that those drops were going on. Let me see. See if I'm correct. Wednesday, April 19th. Just missed it. Yeah, the white nitro car. Oh, wait. Huh. Yeah, I missed the white nitro car. Yeah, that's the car that you guys got. Yeah, so I didn't get my white nitro car and I didn't get the red one. Because what you want to do is you want to collect each of the drops so that you get to that last one, and then it unlocks the ability to get the rainbow truck. So Kismet doesn't get the truck, everybody. That's a bummer. But, you know, again, I got to take care of that IRL, trying to solve all that. But look at all the ones I did claim over here, everybody. I claimed a bunch of them because I had never claimed them ever. I hadn't gone in and collected all of those. So again, everybody, you're like, well, Kismet, how do I get to the screen? How do I get up there? Well, I'll go ahead and throw that in the chat for you. You can simply just go exclamation race at any time in my chat if it feels like doing it. I don't know why this particular screen is so incredibly slow. There we go. You can go ahead and go up to game.playnitro.com and you can collect a bunch of loot. You probably got a bunch of loot here. In fact, let me go look and see if I got some loot. Now, if you go to here to this home screen, everybody, you can find me just by clicking that magnifying glass there. You search for Kismet. Right here, you say select, and boom, that'll keep you in the race all the time. So you don't have to go exclamation play in the chat. I also failed you on that, everybody. You could just do this. Just go to the website, be in there, and every single time, boom, it's collecting your loot, collecting your loot, collecting your loot every single time. Of course, you also want to help, by watching the stream, because that, helps me out here on the stream as well. But you can just go ahead and do that. Now, the other thing I failed you guys on, I keep forgetting to tell you guys, is to go collect your race pass stuff as well. You want to go over there, click your race pass. Oh, unless the race pass is over. Is the race pass over? Oh, did I miss a race pass? Nah, I don't think the race pass is over. Hold on, let's refresh. Now, if you didn't get your gold, everybody, one of the things I suggest you do is you refresh. Because what it's going to do when you refresh is, there it goes, it pops up. Now, if you did, say you did 20 races, right? If you're, on Fridays on race mode, and you did 20 races, but you never collected your stuff, you have a gigantic list of the loot. Now, I think they should combine it down and automatically do all the math and combine it down so you don't have this big wide thing that happens. Personally, that might be a feedback I might have to give them. Fix or combine loot from multiple races into one on home screen. All right, I'll see if I can send that feedback in. But you can see that I got some loot there. So I'm going to hit collect, and there we go. So we collect it. Now, their website's a bit slow, everybody. Sometimes it takes like 80% of my machine. So I hit collect. We claimed it right over there. Let's go. Keeps acting like it's working, but it's not. So it's kind of lagging out. Let me go ahead and drop my Twitter out of there as well. Let me go ahead and refresh that again. So again, I just refreshed the browser. Now remember, this is still in beta right now, so it's a little funky chicken. They're still working on it. It's okay. I don't mind it being a little funky as well, just to get it going on. Oh boy, here we go. All right, come on. No. All right, we're going to let that run in the background, everybody. Let that run. That's going to take a minute. It looks like it's having trouble loading, or they might be having trouble on their end. I don't know. Squirrel. We'll go ahead and let that run. It says Night Crew? Is it really? Did I grab the wrong one? Oh, it does say Night Crew. Oh, well, thank you. I forgot to take that out. I copied it from my other one. Thank you. Appreciate that. Boom. Let me go fix that over here so I don't do that again on the next stream. Yeah, see, what I do is I have a spreadsheet. And what I do is I have a spreadsheet of all of the things that I'm doing. By the way, you can go watch that on my video where I talk about my setup and stuff. You can find that on my YouTube channel. But what you can do, what I do is I have a spreadsheet of every single video that I do, every single stream that I do. As well, I have a spreadsheet for shorts that I do, videos that I put up on YouTube, or when I stream on YouTube as well. And then what I do is I copy from a previous one, I put it to the next one, I change the title, I change a little bit about whatever it is. And sometimes I forget to take Night Crew out of there because I copied it from my Night Crew one from last week and put it there, and then I change the front of it. And that's how I do my titles. So I appreciate you guys having my back. In fact, you're in the whole entire chat. 1,000 Kids Cats for having my back. Appreciate you. Appreciate you there in the channel. It's nighttime in game. There you go. All right, let's actually play some Fallout 76 here. I'm also going to go ahead and pull that factor thing out of there. If you guys do go and do that factor, you guys let me know in the chat. I want to make sure that that thing is correct because it doesn't always show up as correct. Again, that's a phenomenal deal, everybody. Go try it right now. Follow that link. 50% off. Remember, I work real hard on that stuff. If you've never tried it before, You can get 50% off on that factor right now, and right now food is expensive, so you're saving big money right there. That's a big discount. That is for sure. Turn my sound down just a little bit. There we go. All right, now we got to get into it. Now I missed that other daily op. That's fine, or that challenge, or whatever they call it. Event. There we go. Missed that event, but that's okay. We're gonna get into it here, everybody. We're gonna try to get all of our stuff going. And now we're a day behind, so we missed out on some dailies, but that's okay. We got to go. Oh, look at this. They added a new interface down here. Rerolls and premium rerolls left is 7. They separated them. Ah, I like that. I like that. Very nice. So let's see which one of these suck. Which one of these do I not want to do that I want to replace to maybe get an epic one? Sell Myler Queen steak to a vendor. Well, that's pretty easy. We might get that in the next couple days. Honey Beast, maybe. Collect stem packs or chems, though that's going to be super easy. Collect legendary modules, easy. Workshop, easy. Build anything in your camp or workshop, incredibly easy. I would say Honey Beast out of all of these. I want to reroll. All right, let's reroll that one. Let's go with our free reroll. Boom. Kill insects with an energy weapon. Oh, I'll get my Gatling laser out and get that one done. All right, well, we rolled that one. We'll go ahead and keep that. Deal critical hit using enemy using automatic weapons. That would be the first one I would re-roll. Complete the daily quest. Complete a daily op. Build a floor or wall decoration. Super easy. Take a picture of a snallygaster. That one's fairly easy, too. Let's do the automatic weapons. Now, I like to re-roll one of my weeklies to see if I get an epic one, and then one of my dailies. Now, it's actually smarter to re-roll your weeklies, and the reason why it's smarter to re-roll those is because if it is epic, it's like 500 more. So it's more than you're going to get than if you re-roll your daily ones. So it's actually, nope, and there we go. We got it. So if I re-roll this one, it goes up to 500 instead of 313. But if I re-roll the weeklies and it turns out to be epic, like we're going to re-roll this one until we get, because I have a bunch of extra ones, so we're just going to re-roll those again. We're going to use a premium re-roll right over there and see if we get an epic. Kill a creature while well fed. That's a good one. That's easy, but let's do another one until we try to get an epic here. Nope. Kill ghouls with a shotgun. Oh, this is going to burn up all my things. Cripple ahead of a death cloud. Come on, baby. Give me that epic. Kill a gulper. Oh, God, I'm burning them all up. Come on, baby. Give it to me. No. All my things are going bye-bye. Kill a legendary enemy. No. All right, one more try. No. Ah, okay. Well, I used up all my re-rolls. I didn't get the epic, but we do get the epic, everybody. It goes up by about 300, which is actually more than if you re-roll your dailies. But as you can see, they're not always going to go in your favor, right? So you might re-roll, and then never get the epic for that day. And I don't mind. I got all those for free, basically, through the gift, you know, how you get free stuff in the Atomic Shop. So I don't mind it. Also, you get those you can actually buy those from the Atomic Shop if you want. But that's okay. They were free. Easy come, easy go kind of thing, everybody. But yeah, so our daily quest, we got the epic destroy a robot with a blunt weapon. That's easy. I'm just going to use my Gatling laser, or I'll get a pipe thing and I'll hit them with a pipe. Destroy robots with a rifle. I don't know if I've got a rifle, but I'm sure I'm going to get one as a drop at some point, and then I can just use that, or I've got one in my stash right now that I can go ahead and utilize. We need to also track these, because once you re-roll them, they come off of the tracker here. Look at all the stuff we got to do. Right? We got lots of stuff to do today. And so I always suggest to start with your dailies, because, you know, if you get those done and you don't get your weeklies done, you always got the next time, tomorrow, all the way up till next Tuesday, because it resets every Tuesday. Now, I feel like we're getting close to the end of this event, everybody. Did they announce when this event is over? I'm getting a little scared, because I got a little ways to go down here, but I feel like I'm doing the best I've ever done in these events so far. But you know, hey, I can't slack off, because, you know, all you have to do is just figure out how many of these can you get done in a day, right? Me, on average, I do between 3 and 5 of them, right? So let's say 3, right? So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days, almost 8 days, right? Or 7 days, 7 days. So that would be about 7 days if I did 3 of them per day. If I did 1 per day, that's going to be a lot of days. If I do 2 per day, you get the idea. You can easily figure out how long it's going to take you to get it done. Now, remember, you can use your atoms. So I've left a little bit of atoms. I have 289 down there. So I can go in there and utilize my atoms if I need to. As well as you can buy atoms too if you get way to the end and you really want to get that power armor. The thing I want right here is the jetpack, the daring jetpack. Definitely want to get that. I definitely want to get this Hunter's Lodge because that's cool looking. And then, of course, more perk points and gold bullion. I like the violin as well. Cryptid Hunter power armor, yeah, that's okay. And the Mothman chandelier, I'm sure I could use that for some fun in the game. I find that most of the time, the in thing is not what I want. It's usually like a couple before the in thing, or it's, it's something earlier like this. Like the 2 things that I think are the best in this particular thing, the jetpack and the cryo turrets. Those are my 2 favorites in this particular one. Though there's a bunch of other little cool stuff in there, including a companion, an ally, Stephen Scarberry there that we did unlock along the way. So allies are awesome. But I never have enough time to do them because we got to get into it. We need to stop talking about it and start doing it. So let's get in here. All right, what do we need to do first? Some Nuka-Cola Orange. I'm going to skip the events for right now because I am running behind here. So I'm going to try to do as much as I can. But let me go ahead and get my crew in first. I always get my peeps who are typically running with me all the time. So I start with TARDIS Rotisserie G until they have to leave. And then whoever, first come, first serve kind of thing. I'm going to go ahead and go into public mode. You guys can just go ahead and jump in. If I see somebody who's not in my friends list, by the way, I will make a new thing and then try to get you guys in. Always try to prioritize you guys over everybody else. What up, Don? Thanks for coming in and hitting that follow button. Hang out in the stream. Welcome. My name is Kismet. They call me the Wasteland Tycoon because I dominate the Wasteland, everybody. I dominated in every single Fallout. I've played every single one since the moment the first one came out. In fact, before the moment the first one came out, because I knew about it before anybody, other than the people, of course, at Interplay who were making it. All right, let's check for that Nuka-Cola up in here. Let's see if we've got any Nuka-Cola hiding in our inventory. No, let's go down here and hit our little Nuka-Cola mystery machine. Never know, might get an orange one. Let's check our storage, looking good. Let's go ahead and do the basic stuff. Let's get all of our rifles out of here. Like this. I love that cold shoulder. I'm really warming up to that cold shoulder, everybody. As you say. All right, we got to clear some legendaries. What do you guys think? You think I got enough legendaries sitting in there? I mean, the worst kind of legendaries, space-wise or weight-wise, is actually armor. Armor usually weighs an absolute ton. So let's go in here and let's go ahead and do this. By the way, great trick for armor, especially power armor, is to take your, or mostly power armor, is to take your power armor and put it in a frame. And if you put it in a frame, it actually weighs less. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, so let's go into armor, and then we're going to go ahead and sort by weight. Now, what I do first is I get rid of the 1 stars. The reason why you get rid of the 1 stars is because you can get rid of a lot more 1 stars than you can 3 stars out of your inventory. And it's all about inventory space. That's what we're all about up in here. And we're going to check out what's new in the game here. We've already seen a little bit of what's new. They fixed that, or they upgraded the way that you see your re-rolls, which is pretty awesome. And whatnot, and we're going to go ahead and check it out. It's going to be early June, plenty of time to finish. Awesome, thank you, TARDIS. Appreciate that. There's 1,000 kids cats for you and in the chat. Yeah, there it goes. It's night somewhere, exactly. It's night somewhere. And again, I appreciate you guys keep me on point there, because sometimes I forget. What? Dr. J bought a captain flag. What? Oh, yeah, we did. We went up. Dr. J, let's show some love in the chat, everybody, because Dr. J just earned you 10,000 caps. I'm not kidding. Here we go. 1,000. 2,000. Yeah, get showered with cash, peeps. 3,000. 4,000. Oh, you're so lucky you're in the stream right now. 5,000. 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000 cats. Make sure to show Dr. J lots of love for helping support the stream, rocking that Kismet flag and Nitro, getting us one step closer, everybody. We need 2 more people to get those Nitro flags. You can just go into the store, search for Kismet, find that flag right in there. It's like $5. You can help support the stream. We need 2 more peeps to get that flag, and guess what? We get our own custom emote. And I already got that emote done. You know how I know? Well, the people who are my patrons over there on Patreon, they know because I already let them take a quick look at it. I let them have an early sneak peek. That's why you want to be a Patreon, everybody. A patron over there. You want to go over to patreon.com/Kismet, help support the stream. I'll go ahead and throw that in the chat for you if you guys want to support it. That's the best way to support the stream, everybody. But this is also another great way by buying those flags in there because it helps us unlock more cool stuff and also keeps the stream rocking, allows me to bring more discounts and more cool stuff here to the stream because that's what I'm all about, everybody. I'm all about hooking you guys up big time. Big time. All right, I got to press the right buttons here. There we go. Get my stream deck squared away. All right. So again, 1 stars. Do all your 1 stars first. Then pop over to your weapons. 1-star weapons. Get rid of those because you're trying to get rid of inventory space and also get the maximum amount of loot, right? That's what we're all about. Maxing your loot. Becoming a Teamwork or a Wasteland Tycoon like me or Teamwork Tycoon just by hitting that follow button. But maxing your loot, everybody. Maxing your loot, getting the best weapons, the best armor, best everything in the game. Now, once I've got rid of the 1 stars and the 2 stars, I now start to look at the 3 stars and I look at all of them by weight. So the first one here is 14 weight. Let's get rid of that one. Boom. Watch the number down there, though. See, we're at 279 or 276 right now. 76. See that number all the time now. 276 down there. So again, the number is odd because these have odd numbers. This is like 45, right? And then this one, another 45, and so on and so forth. And so when you get close to, you know, say you get down to about 40, you need to watch out that you don't accidentally basically screw yourself over by not being able to finish. So right now, if I do this one, it's going to be 45. And 45 from 51 is going to be 6 left. And so to do that last one, to do that 6th one, I'm going to need two 1-star regular armor, not power armor, regular armor, because those are going to be worth 3. Do I think I'm going to get those today? Probably. So let's go ahead and boom, drop that in there. And now we good. Now, of course, we could also do our weapon. We could do a 1-star weapon right now, but it would leave us 1 point left over. So you want to figure out the math as you're going so you don't accidentally kind of, paint yourself into a corner with your legendaries. And that's going to help you a lot to maximize your loot, to get all of the legendary power you can, or to trade all that legendary stuff in. Now I'm going to resort back to the normal way. So this is sorted alphabetically. Notice that all of my stuff, by the way, I did this in Fallout 4 and in Fallout 76. You can see it's all got a Z on it. That means it alphabetically drops to the bottom. In fact, Fallout 76 is actually better in that case than Fallout 4 because you can actually do your apparel too. You can rename it right in the Pip-Boy. You don't have to go to the workbench and change it in the workbench, rename it in the workbench. You can do it right in your Pip-Boy, and you can also do glasses, you can do hats and jeans and everything. You can rename all of that stuff right in there. I can even rename this one, everybody. Even the Worn Veil, which is a quest item. I can't do it right now because it's still a quest item, but later on, you can rename even items that you use for questing, which is pretty cool. As long as it doesn't have that little diamond on it. Later on. So the same thing with my armors. You notice all my armors have Z's because it's just alphabetical. It just pushes it to the bottom so I don't accidentally sell my armor. I don't accidentally put it in the workbench. I know you guys have done it. I've done it a million times. I wish you could lock the stuff. That would be way better, but they've never given us that ability. I would be my #1 upgrade for the stash is the ability to lock it or do like they do in Hogwarts Legacy. Again, this is why Hogwarts Legacy is so brilliant, is they took all the downsides of other games and they improved upon them over there, which means that you don't even see these. If you have these equipped, you won't even see it. Like, see my 50 cal right here? I have that equipped right now because you can see the square there next to it, right? This should not even show up. If I have it equipped, it should not show up. Same thing with my armor. See, all these are equipped. See the square? All that should not even show up at all with my ability to sell it unless I unequip it. If I unequip it, boom, then I can get rid of it, right? I think that would be an amazing update in future Fallout or even a great update in Fallout 76. Because they have done a lot of work, everybody. They have done a lot of upgrades in Fallout 76. And I know years ago when it first came out, don't hold on to a grudge, everybody. Let it go. It came out and it might have been unstable or whatever it was. That's not the game it is now. That was then. Now it's an exceptionally well done game because they didn't give up on it. They really went to town on it, everybody, and they made some great improvements on the Fallout franchise. And just think of it as Fallout 4 with friends, all right? If you like Fallout 4 and you like hanging out with your friends, well, boom, this is your jam. And they added the Legendary Exchange, which is awesome. They added, of course, personal vendors. This is my personal vendor over here. I try to keep it simple and easy for people to get right over there to my vendor and get it going on. They, of course, combined all of the vendors into one. So when I go over here to sell stuff to the vendor, I don't have to go vendor to vendor to vendor, which is what it used to be. That sucked. That sucked big time. I call it the vendor train, where you had to go vendor to vendor to vendor to sell all your stuff. Now they don't have that problem. You go in here and...
supplies.
Well, there we go. Mute. So if you have a bunch of stuff in here you want to sell, like usually me, I got way too many stem packs or whatever. Oh, I still got them in the, I got them in the thing here. If you've got way too much stuff, like I've got some purified water we can get out of there. Oh man, we got a lot of that stuff. All right, hold on. We gotta pull that out of there. One of the drawbacks of Fallout 76, by the way, is that it does jump around a lot when you're trying to take it out. So I don't even bother trying to get the individual thing that I want anymore. I just take it all out. And then what I do is I get rid of as much as I can that I don't want, and then I just put back what I can't sell. So let's go in, get rid of Addictol. Don't need that anymore. Antibiotics. I've got my little tube thing I can go in, my thing that'll take any conditions that I have off. But if you want to do it while you're mobile, while you're running around doing events, then it's better to have antibiotics, disease cures, all of that stuff. But I don't really need it anymore. Same thing with this grape Mentats right here, everybody. I got real life grape Mentats right here. Check it out. Bethesda sent me some Mentats, and I had to correct it by putting a little label on the front. Because I don't use regular Mentats, everybody. I use grape Mentats because I'm the Wasteland Tycoon. That boosts my charisma. And if you were watching my playthrough, everybody, of Fallout 4, because I'm streaming on YouTube on Sundays, and on Mondays I'm streaming here on Twitch, Fallout 4, the Mega Run. The one to rule them all, run number 10. We have absolutely been knocking it out of the park. The best run I've ever done in survival mode, the hardest way you can play the game. It is the ultimate playthrough of Fallout 4. Do not miss it because it is throwing down big time. But you saw that I maxed my charisma. I got to max charisma, and I know what my trade rates are between there. Now, right now, you can see my charisma over there. This boosts my charisma by 5. And my the value of these, or we can just go look, say, the value of purified water, which is what I usually use as kind of a staple. The value of purified water right now is 5. So if I go and look at my stats, I have 15 natural charisma, by the way. And you can skip those perk things. You say yes on the perk thing, you hit tab, it skips that whole perk thing now. Right here, I've got natural 15 charisma. So that means I'm not using like a legendary perk or anything like that to boost that overall charisma. If we go look at our stats, we look at our special points here, my charisma is actually 16. Now, why is my charisma 16? Well, we can go in here and look and say, why is it boosting my charisma there? I mean, I don't see it in there. Well, it's not. I don't have any effects that it's 16. That's because I love the fashionable glasses, everybody. They're my favorite, and the fashionable glasses typically will give you plus charisma. Actually, it doesn't show you plus charisma there. As well as other items that you wear will actually give you a plus in certain stats. Same thing with your armor. If you go look at your armor, you could have potentially bonuses for your stats in there as well. I don't think I have any bonuses on any of my stuff. I'm trying to look at it up here at the top. There's luck on that one. There it is right there. This is the one, my chest piece. My chest piece has +1 charisma. You can see it right down here. Hold on, let me swap down here. Right over here. See, charisma +1. That's what's giving me that 16th charisma. So I have it actually on my chest piece for Vault Tech. Now, did I put it on there on purpose? No. Typically, in Fallout 4, it's on your glasses and on your stuff. I don't know why they made this change, but I think that's a terrible change. That your helmet doesn't give you any bonus. Your glasses don't give you any bonus. Your fedora I'm wearing, my vault suit is not really giving me any bonus. I mean, it's giving me it's got a value. It doesn't have any mods on it. And I could go in and mod it, but it's not giving me any value to have those things on. And that's why I'm not wearing a combat helmet. Normally, I'd be wearing a combat helmet if I was in Fallout 4 because it would give me that extra armor, but you can see it gives me no armor. I'm getting 0 if you can see the thing up there at the top. So it's really, the actual head items are useless. They're mostly cosmetic. But normally I have fashionable glasses for that reason, that's boosting my charisma. That's why I typically wear them. But you can also wear ones that were boost to intelligence, which I need to do in Fallout 4. Oh God, I gotta write that down. Did I write that down? I don't remember if I wrote it down in my spreadsheet or not, but let's write that down again. +1 intelligence glasses for Fallout 4. There we go. And so I've been using perception, which is helping me with my accuracy, but I could also plus up my intelligence, which is actually going to allow me to pick perks. It actually affects your perks that you can pick in Fallout 4. And here, the perk system is the greatest thing in the game, everybody. This is the true genius of Fallout 76, and I'm so sad that that people, just dislike the game because the technical issues at the beginning, and don't recognize the genius of how brilliant that this system is. Because you can actually change your perk points up there at the top. I can swap charisma and strength and intelligence. I can swap all that around. That is incredibly well done. So big love to the peeps who did this. This is my favorite thing in Fallout 76. Also, I can change all my perks. Like right now, if we go look at my perks, you can see that I'm in adrenaline. So if I'm trading with the vendor right now, say I'm going to go ahead and trade that purified water, right? It's going to be worth 5. But whenever I'm trading with the vendor, what I really need to be doing is I need to be in a set that allows me to do it. Now, I have one in my base right here, but any kind of train station you go to, you're going to find it right outside here, and you can actually make different whole sets. And you can see I've got a bunch of sets over here. Look what happens to the cards. See how the cards switch around? It actually switches your cards around and your perk points. Come on, that's some serious work that somebody did to make that awesome. Now, I didn't have to change all my cards, everybody. It just did it for me by choosing the different things. Boom, look at all my cards are different. Well, most of them are different. 99% of them are different. Some of them might keep the same, like Strong Back and Pack Rat and all that stuff. But like right here, now I can make more ammo. Right over here, I've got the most important thing for me right now. Over here, there we go. Where is it? Hard Bargain. Hard Bargain boosts my ability to buy and sell stuff. I buy it for less, I sell it for more. Now let's go look at it again. Boom. In the vendor, how much is my purified water worth now? Boom, still 5. Why is it still 5? That's because there's a cap limit to what I can do. Now I'm going to go use my Great Mentats, which is going to give me +5 more charisma. And this is something we were talking about in Fallout 4. Everything I'm telling you in here pretty much also affects the Fallout 4 and other Fallouts in the franchise as well. So now we got that going. Let's go ahead and try to trade some more purified water and see what it's like now. Still 5. And you're like, well, Kismet, that taking those Great Mentats was useless. That's right, because your charisma caps out at 15, both in Fallout 4 and in Fallout 76. So there's no reason for me to use Great Mentats anymore because I have a natural 15 charisma. If I had 10 charisma and I wanted to get the max loot, the max trading loot, I could go ahead and then use that boost, get me to 15 charisma by using that buff, and then boom, I would get maximum trade. Now, the only way for me to show you it costing less is for me to turn my charisma down, which I'm not going to do, but you just take my word for it. Also, because I have my Hard Bargain in there, right over here, that's also maxing it. So I don't even need to use Hard Bargain. I don't need to use Great Mentats. I don't need to do anything because I have a natural 15 charisma. And that is why I have that set. This is why I use my Wasteland Tycoon set, as I like to call it. I don't use Bloody set. I don't use all of that. I make my own sets, everybody, because this is how I dominate right here. Absolutely. Maximum charisma, so I can share level 5 cards with my crew. That's right. Level 5 adrenaline I can share with them and other level 5 cards, which makes everybody more powerful. Also, I can go in and I can carry more because I've got super high strength, max level strength. I've also got max level intelligence, which means I can craft a ton of stuff. I can have a ton of perk points on there. And then I go into my legendary perks. Now, after you get after level 300, you unlock all of the slots. But as you go along, you unlock new slots, and I forget what the other slots are, but I know 300 is the top one. I have Master Infiltrator, so if we're launching nukes, boom, 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 unlock the thing, unlock the thing. If you guys saw me do that last week, we just went straight in, got that nuke, shot that nuke off, then you know what we did? We went and did it again. Ran through again, got the thing, me and Rotisserie G run in there, shoot off some nukes, had a great time. And then also Ammo Factory, which is boosting my ability to produce ammo on top of my other perk. So right here, it's doing 150% more ammo every time I make ammo. I accidentally made this say play, everybody. I did not do that on purpose, but I will take credit for it anyway. Because I usually do perception first, then luck, then agility, then endurance. Usually endurance is my least favorite of the stats because it's not really in my type of set that I want, but you never know. It might be your favorite one because depending on your set. It's not really about what is the ultimate set. It's about how you like to play and what you want to do, right? That's what it's all about. It's not just, hey, Kismet, what's the one set that I could use that rules them all? And that would be the bloody set. That'd be the meta set if you want to do that. But maybe that's not your playstyle. It's not my playstyle. I don't want to be low health the whole entire time. There needs to be somebody who's around when everybody else dies because they're in the meta set, because they got one shot from the mob. There needs to be somebody there, like me, to res them. And so that's my job. My job is to facilitate the greatness in others, everybody. And I like to do crafting. I like to win economic style. And I bite out every single pattern of every single vendor now, other than the things. And this is my 6th playthrough. This is my 6th playthrough, and I'm level almost 500 now. My last one, I was 650, and the one before that, I don't know, 200, 300. If you add them all up, it's like 1,000 or 2,000 levels or something ridiculous like that. I don't really care about levels, everybody. I want to maximize fun. That's always what I do in every single game. I don't need to sit here and grind out to be level 2,000 or 3,000. If you're level 2 or 3,000, and if that's your goal in your game, awesome. It's not my goal. But I'm not going to tear you down if that's your goal. You go do what you love to do. That's what the game is about. So again, this is my set. This is what I think is great for my playstyle. But your playstyle may be different. Now, one of the cool things about Legendary perks up here is that you can swap these out. For one perk point right down there in the corner, I've got 30 of them right now, I can go and I can swap this out with another one, and it doesn't take your stars away. So if you have upgraded, say, your ammo factory, and I wanted to go, hey, I want to swap ammo factory out, and I'd probably choose another perk card first, like intelligence or strength. Do not, under any circumstances, use your very valuable perk points on charisma, because Kismet made that mistake. Do not do it. All right? Because it is the most useless perk in the game. It is F tier. It is below F tier. It's like Z tier. The reason why is if you build up that card and you put that on and you try to share a level 5 perk card, say you do that, it boosts you up to 15 charisma using that card, you cannot share cards. You cannot share cards using that perk card. Now, I don't know if that's a mistake or if that's intentional, but that sucks. And those perk cards cost a lot, everybody. Those perk points cost a lot. That's a lot of cards you need to scrap to get your perk points up to the point in which you can upgrade those. So I would upgrade anything else, any of these. I mean, any of them. I don't care. You pick one randomly, it'd be better than using charisma. Do not use the charisma until they fix that, where the actual charisma card counts toward your actual thing. Now, if you look at it, by the way, if you look at the card, it automatically has a 1-star on it. It's already going to give you, just by putting it in there, I'll get a bonus to my charisma or a bonus to my intelligence, even without me upgrading it. I haven't upgraded any of these. These are all 1-stars. So they automatically give you an effect, even if you don't level them up. So you can swap them out. Like right now, I could get a bonus in intelligence and then pull the intelligence point out of intelligence and put that in another one. Or same thing with strength. I go ahead and put a strength in there, and then pull that perk point out of strength, go down to 14 strength, add one more strength from there, and then put that, say, in agility, right? And then now I have higher agility because my agility is only 10, and I can put it in luck. So in theory, right now, if you look at it, this is 5 perk points, this is 5 more perk points, this is 5 more perk points, and 5 more. And because you can switch them all around in this setup, you basically can do whatever the heck you want with those points. You could add these, add those. The only caveat is if you want to share high-level cards. You have to have a natural charisma of 15 or 12, or it's every 3 points. So it's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So to do different levels. So, 1-star card that you want to share, you need 3 charisma. If you want to share a 2-star card, you need 6 charisma, right? But I could just take out Ammo Factory because I'm not using it right now. And the smart thing to do is to put this perk card on, make like 100,000 ammo or 200,000 or 500,000, especially if you have, if you have, of course, Fallout First, you have the ammo thing. So say I make, 500,000, just an insane amount, 500,000 50 cal ammo. And then take that ammo, put it in my thing. I can have an unlimited amount of ammo in there. And then I can swap this card out for a strength card. And then I get my strength card up to maximum. That's 5 perk points. And then I can take 5 out of strength. Do not do it for charisma. Charisma is the worst one to do. Do it for any other perk other than charisma. Do not use that charisma perk card. And so then I can just put that on. That'll give me plus 5 strength. And then I can take the 5 points from strength and distribute them wherever else I want them to go. So I can put them in perception, I can put them in endurance, I can put them in agility, luck, those ones that are not maxed out. 15 is the maximum, by the way, of natural or boosted points. And then, of course, you can use perks and you could use, food and water and all sorts of combination of stuff, bobbleheads and whatnot, to push it even higher. But to hit that natural 15, I can do that. And 5 more perk points, everybody, is a lot of cards. That's a lot of cards. Like right now, because I have these ones all updated, this is 20 extra perk points going on right now. So 20 more than I would normally have without the legendary system. And so this could be 25 more points. And you usually start with 26 in Fallout 4. Or is it 24 or 26? Let's go look. Let's go look. Let me make sure I'm telling you the right information. You're like, Kismet, you got your perk points? Oh, yeah. I go in and I tell you my perk order. What I started with, what my perk order is, which ones I'm choosing in which order, and the reasons why. Because Kismet go next level, everybody. You ain't going to see anybody go in this next level as I go. That's why you in my stream, because I'm hooking you up. So right here, yeah, so the normal perk points that you start with actually are 28 right there. So 28 perk points right here. And then, of course, you get 25 more on top of that, or actually 30 more. If I take a Master Infiltrator out, now I'm getting 30 more in there. So I can do strength and intelligence. Do not do charisma. Get them all at maximum. In fact, you could go in, if you're a hardcore player like me, and this is my next big goal, upgrade every single one of these cards. Every single one of them to max except for charisma. That's my next gigantic goal. And I like to set big goals, everybody. I like to set huge goals. So I'm going to get every single one of those at max. So yeah, we're going to work on that. We're going to work on that at some point. But getting back to it, that is one of the true geniuses of this game. And if you're still hanging on to, how it was in the beginning, that's a you problem. That's not a game problem. Because they did stay with it, and they've done a lot of fantastic changes, and I appreciate them for putting in that hard work. Because they could have just said, well, thanks for the money, everybody. Later, like Google does with their products. Look out. Google loves to just make a bunch of products. You buy their products, and then they discontinue those products. That's not good. That's not good. That's your money down the drain right there. Though they were really cool with that little console that came out. They actually refunded everybody's money for the console, so that was pretty cool of them. So I give them credit for that. But they could have totally done that. Bethesda just say, no, it didn't work out. Sorry, bye, everybody. And they could have closed down the game, but they didn't give up on it. And they took their, I don't know what team they had on there, but I'm going to say like their F team. And they put the A team in. And then, of course, they brought in Wastelanders, which is an incredible update. Steel Dawn, which is awesome. I love the Nuka-Cola update. That was incredibly, probably one of my favorite updates other than Wastelanders and Steel Dawn. Just incredibly great. Overall, everybody. And the great thing about being my age, everybody, is I tell it to you straight, and if it sucked, I would tell you it sucked, because I answer to no one. Ever. Even though Bethesda is my sponsor, full disclosure, if it sucked, I will tell you it sucks. You know what sucks in this game? The overlapping audio. It sucks. And actually, I noticed this in Fallout 4, too. I can't stand the overlapping audio. Like when you're talking to somebody and then, all the other audio is going on at the same time. That's why I got the audio muted right now, because this robot doesn't shut up. He just talks and talks and talks and talks and talks. Every 20 seconds, every 10 seconds, he says something else. It should be every minute, every 5 minutes, he should say something. He should say one thing when I walk up, and then 5 minutes later is when he should say something else. Not 10 seconds later. They're trying to create an atmosphere where, it's a live world. So you have all these people talking and doing things. And that's great. I like that. But I don't like it when it's excessive. I feel like that's the number one thing they need to fix. And the second thing I want, crossplay, or maybe crossplay first. And then the second thing, fix the overlapping audio. I think that would be a huge quality of life change in the game. Now, speaking of what's new, everybody, we're burning up our time talking about all that, but I gave you a huge lowdown on how I choose my perks, why I think the system is awesome, and why I think what I think about 76 and why I like it so much. Because again, if I don't like it, I don't play it. I don't have to play any game I don't want to play. I'm a grown 50-year-old man. I can do whatever the heck I want to do. If I don't like this Fallout, I'll just go play Fallout 4 or Fallout New Vegas or Fallout 3 or whatever. But if I like playing it, you'll see me play it here on stream. If I don't like playing it, I just don't play it. Or in some cases of some games, I don't have enough time to play it. But if I don't like it, I tell you I don't like it. I just tell it to you straight. I just like, I don't like that. I don't like this, but I like that, and I like this, and I like this, and I don't like that. I just tell it to you straight. That's why my stream's the best, because I don't BS you. I don't BS you nothing, everybody. I tell it to you straight, left, right, up, and down. That's how it goes. How does getting one shot make the bloody set meta? It's the perks that provide it. I'd figure the meta would be something more like Indestructible Armageddon Bringer. Yeah. Well, some people really have like their armor down, and you don't even need power armor. So you'll never die because it just heals you back up again. Especially the perk in there. The one that brings up your health when you are legendary perk. Where's the name of that one? Let me go and try to remember what the name of that one is. Energy absorption right here. Energy absorption not only charges your fusion core, but also heals you at the same time. So that's an OP perk right there, everybody. If you're doing you're fighting a lot of energy people, great examples like the aliens, right? You're fighting them. You should have that sucker on. In fact, I think at some point they need to have sets for these. Because people are going to get to the point where they're so high level and they've got so many of these unlocked that they want to have different sets for different things. That would be awesome too. Not only have sets for your regular perk cards over here, but have sets also for your legendary perks. And that would be a real high-end thing because that takes a while to do it. But that takes 400 levels, 300 levels to get that to anywhere near where it's at right now. And I got a bunch of cards down here I could scrap too. Like I'm not going to use this one. Though that's a great one if you're doing a melee, because it reduces your heavy guns and stuff. Or if you use heavy weapons, which I do, but I would rather use different perks than that one. That's not helping me all that much. So I just basically scrap it, and that's how you get your perk coins. You get 2 perk coins per card. So even if you are level 400 like me, you still have a progression. You still have a progression mode where you can scrap cards that you're not using. And then now I've got 32 perk points over there, and I can go in and swap out another perk that I might want, like swap out that strength, swap out that endurance. And I'm going to do that eventually. But right now, we want to just keep working on what we're working on here. All right. So again, just showing you a bit about maxing your charisma, maxing your return on your trading, getting stuff for cheaper, because everything over here is cheaper too. So if I go in and try to buy something like a pattern or something, all of these patterns are cheaper. And that's how I dominate everybody. I dominate by the fact that everything costs me 1/4 the cost of everybody else. If you have like 1 charisma, that's costing you a fortune to buy any patterns in there or to do anything. And the cool thing is if you're over a certain level, I think it's what level is this? Level 50 or level 40 or so, whatever it is. When this thing kicks in, I forget when it kicks in. I know it's in the later levels, 30, 40, 50. Once this thing kicks in, you can just put you can just have one set max charisma. And you just go there or do a trading set like I have. I have a repair ammo clear set or clear my inventory. That's my trading set. And so I just go to that temporarily, trade all my stuff, and then I can switch all my charisma back to something else. I go over here to battle mode and then switch it all back to strength or perception or agility or whatever you want and just have it temporarily, just for trading, be maxed out. And then you don't have to worry about it, and you're getting your maxed loot. You're getting stuff for the cheapest patterns and the cheapest trading between there. And the same exact thing in Fallout 4. You're welcome. You're welcome. I just made you... And in Fallout 4, it's even more of a difference, everybody. If you guys are watching my playthrough on Monday, I was showing all about that, how to do that in Fallout 4, how to absolutely dominate. I'm like level 13, and I'm making like 8,000 caps every couple days in game. Passively, just while I'm walking around. Not kidding. If you missed it, come watch on Sunday on YouTube and Monday on Twitch. And I'll show you how to make 8,000 caps at level 13 every single day or every couple days in game. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Now it's level 25. Thank you, TARDIS. So at level 25, you can switch all of your perks to charisma, get your good trade rates, and then buy those patterns for cheaper. So it costs you less caps, and of course you're getting more caps for trading. Now, what I do is I get a bunch of other random stuff. So I don't even need these great mentats. So I'm just going to get rid of them. Radiated blood, don't need them. Medics, mentats, all don't need any of this stuff. Now, this stuff is good. If you want to do a combination of a bunch of different stuff, more power to you. It's not like you have companions that are following you around that get mad at you for using different types of aid items. But in my case, I just get rid of everything like that. And the reason why is because I want to have more space in my inventory. So when I go in battle and I'm doing something, I'm getting a bunch of legendaries and I'm going to put them away in my inventory, I have space because the space is very limited. In fact, they made it more than it was. It was 300 to start. Then it went 600, 800, and now it's 1,200. It was way too small in the beginning, everybody. Way, way too small. Oh! Oh! Hold on! Hold the phone! See, I didn't even know that was a thing, everybody, until just this moment. Can I type in there? Oh! Thank you, Bethesda. Oh, making it even better than Fallout 4. See, look, I just said the whole thing, and then they went and proved me right. Yes, you can type it in there now. Oh, big love to them. Oh, man, I love it when game developers listen to feedback, everybody. Oh, that's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now, of course, the thing I would like is for it to tell me how much that's worth in caps before I trade it. They didn't add that. But, you know, I need to, maybe it's my fault because I didn't give them that feedback. Add back in the amount of caps traded when setting quantity. 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 There we go. And that's in Fallout 76. I do a lot of feedback, everybody, but I don't try to be rude about feedback. I try to be respectful in feedback. What was this? Intelligent glasses. What was the other thing I was going to do? This one here. This one is Nitro. And I make notes, and then if I have the time, or sometimes I just make the time, and I go and I give feedback. And that's what improves the game. Like this. This is a great feedback and says, hey, look, I'd like to just type the number in there because, dang, man, it's like, you know, I got 500 of these, and I just want to get rid of 10, or I want to get rid of 50 of them. You know what I mean? So that's cool. So, like, if you have 1,000 of something and you want to move, you know, say 500, it's much easier just to type in the 500, like stem packs. Hey, Suri. What's 115 divided by 8?
115 divided by 8 is 14.375.
Yeah, you just type it in, hit return. Oh, big love over there. Now, the funny thing is here in 76 is you use the space bar to confirm. And then in Fallout 4, you hit return or E like Edward, and that confirms. So it throws me off every single week, everybody. I go in there and I'm hitting the space bar to do trades. And it ain't working. Throws me off every week. So yeah, big awesome. That is an incredibly great change. See, I can dial that in exactly what I wanted. Big love to them. Big love to the 76 team there. Now, to get those last few, I need to put in 3. Oh, I didn't even need to do that. Hold on. Let's do it the right way now. Let's get into the habit of doing it the right way. I click on it. I go right up here. I type in 3. I hit return. And then return again. Yes, return again. And then return again. And done. So return, after you go ahead and put in the exact right number, and now I've got the maximum amount of their caps. So, perfect. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. How do you type with controller? I don't know. Probably a little left, right, up, down, I don't know. You probably still have to do it with controller, but there you go. You can get a keyboard. You get a keyboard for your PlayStation, the Xbox. You can even get a keyboard. I have a keyboard for my Switch. Yeah, there's a little game controller. I think I have that on my website. Don't I have that on my website? Oh, let me hook you guys up. Let me hook you guys up with some epic stuff right now. You ready? Kids, we're going to hook you up. Now, but you go to my website. It's on desktop only because my mobile version is messed up and I got to spend, I don't know, 100 hours fixing it. But you go to my studio specs right there at the top. You go right over here, everybody, and you can go to my my gaming machine, I think it's under. We scroll down to the bottom here. You can see all of my stuff here that goes along with my console stuff, right? Like I've got an Xbox Series X, I have a PlayStation, I have a Switch, and this is so I can play different games here on stream with all of you. And then right here, this Game Sir allows you to put a wireless keyboard and mouse on your Switch. You're welcome. Yeah, so you can actually do mouse and keyboard on the Switch. You can play games with mouse and keyboard. And I believe it works with everything else as well. I don't remember. Let's go click on it and pop up onto Amazon and take a look. Let's see. Let's see what it works with. Yes, it does work with everything else. I use it for my Switch for my kids. But you can do Xbox Series X, Xbox One, PS4, PS5, and it also has the little round audio plug-in as well. So go check it out, everybody. I think that's affiliate link, or it might not be an affiliate link. I don't remember. It probably is an affiliate link. It doesn't matter. I get like 0.01 of a penny when you guys go buy stuff. It's really a waste of my time to do it, but it's not a waste of your time because I'm hooking you up with the bestseller products in there. See, I try to choose stuff that's like the bestseller or Amazon choice at the time in which I add it to the stuff. And you'll see it in there, everybody. You'll see Amazon's choice in there. And that's when I added it. I don't know if it's still the Amazon's choice. I love this Corsair mouse, everybody. If you're going to get a new mouse, oh, it still is Amazon. Oh, it is 13% off. This mouse is awesome. I've used for many years the Razer Naga, which is this one right here. Has the ones on the side. But this one over here has a button, a little knob, like you have on the keyboard when you have your home row, so you can feel, the F and the J, where the F is J, so you can put your fingers down so you know where you're at when you're typing without having to look. This has it as well on the 5, so it's easier to find when you're centered, when you're on 5. And then once you know where 5 is, of course, then you know where 2 is, you know where 7, 8, 9. Much easier. Highly recommended, everybody. Totally worth it. It's $69. Yeah, totally worth it. I suggest you snag one of those up, too, while you're at it. Get yourself a good mouse. That's what I use. I have those type. I have the side button mouses on every single computer. Every single one. I have 2 Razer Nagas, and I have that Corsair one as well. So feel free to go check it all out here, everybody. Now, you notice this blue thing here? This is what I have, and this is what I suggest if you got it today, right? So I go in and do this. I update this usually like once a year. I go in and say if I was going to buy it, if I was going to rebuy my entire setup now, I would get the Asus here. I would get the new, I'd probably update this too. This is an i7 here. They got new ones that came out. But the same thing, I get a 3060 Ti instead of my 1080 now. Why would I get the 3060? Well, it's cheap right now. It's cheaper anyway. We go click on it. Boom. Take you right to Amazon. All these all have links, by the way, everybody. $400 is way better than $2,500 or $3,000. I don't even know. What is the 4000 series at right now? I don't even know. Let's go. It's going to be embarrassingly a lot, I'm sure. Let's go look at a 4080. How much is a 4080? Oh, actually not that bad. Well, the prices come down. Oh, okay. Well, I give them credit where credit's due right there. Amazon's shot 4080. I'd probably get the 4080 right now if I was going to build a gaming PC. Now, if it's just a PC I'm going to use for streaming, well, I'm not going to spend no $1,000 on a card. I'm going to go get that $400 card because that'd be more worth it. But yeah, if you're going to do a gaming machine and you can afford it, you might want to go with a 4080. That's not too bad. I mean, I feel like it could be less. Let's go look at the 4070. Now, no matter what card I get now, everybody, it's going to be better than the card that I've got. That's because my card is years and years old. Let's look at the 4070. What's the 4070? Yeah, 4070 is around $600. Not bad, not bad. But then again, if you go get the one I was talking about, right over here, the 3060, which is a generation back, still going to give you a huge jump. It's only $400. Right now, $400 in stock, boom, you're off and running. You're not getting the latest, greatest, and if you can afford the latest, greatest, more power to you. Go get it. But for us average Joes, we can't afford all the super expensive stuff. So we got to get the stuff that maybe a couple generations back, and those things are going to be a huge leap forward in what you have now. It might not be the latest and greatest, but it is a huge leap forward. And the thing I always do is I look at the high end, I look at the low end. And then I look at where the price is the best for your return on your investment. And it's usually in the middle. Usually in the middle. Sometimes it's higher middle. Sometimes it's lower middle. So if I spend $1,200 for a card, how many 3080s could I get? I could get 2 or almost 3, right? 3, or actually 3. I get 3 3080s, and I can put it in every one of my machines, right? And then all of my machines are now that much faster. So overall, I'm getting a bigger gain than if I buy one 4090, right? Or 4080 or 4070. You get the idea. It's return on your investment in what you do. But of course, if you've got the cash, you want to have the latest and greatest, most powerful thing, you go for it. But for me, I always look at value versus cost. So value and return on your investment, right? That's the way it should be with everything. If you buy a computer, even a computer that I buy that is for gaming, I want that computer I want to get the most fun out of that computer, right? And if I don't get the most fun out of that computer, then I've actually wasted my money. So that's how I look at stuff, everybody. That's how I look at it, return on investment. You're in Bloodied. You do max damage to mobs. That is absolutely right. That's what the Bloodied set, and that's why they call it the meta set. And the meta set is more. It's not necessarily what the set is everybody using that set? And you'll find, I don't know, 80% of the people running around, maybe 70% if I'm being generous. 70% of the people run around in that meta set. And a lot of my team do too, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you want to be a glass cannon, just like you're playing World of Warcraft, everybody, if you want to be a wizard that's all about pure damage, you need those people in your group too. You need people who are all about heavy damage. Just like, you need a tank, you need a healer, you need somebody heavy damage. There's nothing wrong with being in that set. I'm not saying that's a bad set. It's just not the way that I like to play. I don't need to one-shot all the mobs, everybody. I can kill the mobs. I just hold the button down, and they'll die. It's not that hard after level 40 in any Fallout, everybody. You just hold the button down. They'll eventually die. Especially, I've got the auto axe, too. If I use the auto axe, everybody, I mean, that's like super OP, because I have 15 in... I think my auto axe is broken, because it's not coming up. Oh, yeah, it's broken. Let me go over and fix my auto axe. That'd probably be a good idea. So the number one thing to do is to go in and figure out your play style. That's the number one thing. And again, if you like being heavy damage, go for it. There's nothing wrong with doing it. Go for it. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just not my thing. I don't like to one-shot mobs because I feel like the game becomes too easy. And then if I'm one-shotting mobs all day long, what's the reason for me to log in? Unless I'm trying to go for a goal, I guess. Unless I'm trying to get all my perk points at maximum. I'm trying to get all my legendaries at maximum. I'm trying to get maximum loot. That's another great way to get maximum loot. Just run around and one-shot stuff. Just don't do it during events. I mean, if you're off by yourself and there's a bunch of mobs or whatever, just annihilate them. But if you're doing that during events, sure, you're causing the spawn to go faster, but you're the only one getting the loot. And no one else is getting the loot. It'd be way better if you killed slower and 15 people got the loot, because it'd be 15 times the loot than you just getting the loot. And no matter how fast those mobs spawn, it's still not going to be enough as much as if everybody else got to tag it. It's definitely not. And it's just a jerk thing to do, too. It's called, like, stealing mobs or grabbing all the mobs. And people have been doing that in MMOs forever, buddy. You run over there, and there's some mob in the way of your ore node, and so you're killing the mob, and then some jerk runs up and grabs your ore node while you're killing the mob that was standing by the ore node. I've actually had guild wars, not just the game. I've actually had guild wars in guild wars, too, also. But I've had wars, like in World of Warcraft and stuff like that, over one silver node, where somebody's up there and somebody runs up and grabs a silver node, and then they get pissed off at them for stealing their thing, and then they start battling, and then they call my members in because I'm not online, and they call my members in, and then they call their members in. It starts to escalate, right? So first it's 1v1, then it's 2v2, then it's 15, 20, 50, 100. I have 300 members usually in most games I play, and it and then all of a sudden I log in, I'm like, what the hell is going on in here? Why is there some giant big war going on right now? Oh, well, this guy stole my node. He stole your 2 silver, and this is why you called all my... Because if somebody goes after my members, everybody, we all go in. We all go in. We all back each other up. So that's how it goes. But over 2 silver was a huge waste of time. So now I got to contact their guild leader and just try to smooth it out and say, look, what the heck was the deal here? Why is your guy stealing nodes when he obviously knows the guy's there trying to do the thing? And then they're like, well, I don't know what their problem is. And then they do. And, us guild leaders, we talk to each other, just so you know, everybody. So watch your reputation. Watch your reputation when you're out there in the world. Yeah, Polypop reward. Watch your reputation out there, because us guild leaders talk to each other. So if you're out there, screwing people over, we're gonna find out about it. 95% increase in damage, 700 plus carry weight, 70 intelligence. There you go, Flux. Throw down, bro. If that's your favorite set, you go do your thing, man. You go do your thing. You throw down. Enjoy the way you like to play. Yeah, cap it at 15. There you go. Cap that sucker. There you go. You can be full health and be dangerous as well. It's like Kiz said, it's about the way you want to play. Exactly. Like me, I like to play in a full health set. And I haven't even got my set going, everybody. I don't even have it going yet. Mine's the Juggernaut set. I usually use the Juggernaut. I've also tried the one where you have high level caps. And I usually have a lot of caps. I got 25,000 right now, and I try to get rid of my caps. I got so much. I go and buy people from people's camps. I try to buy all the recipes. I've run out of recipes to buy. I can't buy anymore. I got to find Graham. I gotta get all the wandering NPCs to be able to get any more patterns at this point. I can also, by the way, you can trade caps. I almost forgot this. I was going to say this last week. You can trade caps for gold bullion. You absolutely can. You can do it at the Wayward. I don't even have it unlocked yet because I haven't done all the Wayward quests. But you can actually go to the Wayward. Upstairs, there's a guy who's got an American flag on. You go talk to that guy. Cash for gold bullion, everybody. You're trying to get your gold bullion done. You're trying to get your stuff unlocked that maybe you missed in past events. You're trying to get your armor. You're trying to get your Secret Service armor, some jetpacks, some other cool stuff. You can totally trade your caps for gold bullion. Now, of course, there's a limit to how much you can do per week, but you go over there, you talk to that guy, boom, gold bullion. So go get it. Go get it. Me, I got too much gold bullion right now. I gotta trade mine out. I gotta get back. I gotta trade all mine out. But you will see me start to do that too. I gotta try to get all these events done and get all that stuff done as well. Yeah, so again, I feel like the best set is the one that works for you. Again, there is no ultimate set. I think, and I had that question in Fallout 4 as well. I think it's really how you like to play. That's how you should go into it. This is how I want to play. I want to be stealth. I want to be damage. I want to be tanky. I want to boost everybody else. That's my set. My set is dominate economically. If I get any patterns or anything like that, I just give them away, everybody. I make so much cash, it's not a problem. Right? I just give away my notes for just next to nothing. I put them at 5 just so people don't come in and grab them all. So they think about it for a second before they just start grabbing them all. But even if they do grab them all, I don't really care. But you can see that I put everything in there for 5, everybody. Some of these patterns are worth 10,000 caps, right, in the economy. If you go in there and grab it, like I had the radiation one that was in there, which is one of the rarest patterns or the rarest pattern in the game. I sold it for 5 caps. Because I make a lot, and I could make even more. If I was even trying to make more caps, this is just me passively making caps. If I was trying to make caps, I could be literally making 500,000 caps, easy, every week. How could I do that? By using the vendor. And getting patterns and selling them in there for 1,000, 5,000, 10,000. Selling ammo is a really great way because people like me who play a good amount, or even more so, people who play, have a lot of caps to burn. And you know what they don't like doing? They don't like collecting stuff when they have lots of cash. You know what they want to do? They want to go to your camp. And they want to buy all your recipes that they don't already have or that they can resell. They want to buy all your ammo because they don't want to make ammo. Because they don't want to collect lead. They want to do all that. They just buy your ammo because they got a lot of caps to burn. Like right now, I got 25,000 caps to burn. So I'm going to go and try to find the pattern guy first so I can sell and buy, which I do, so that I basically return on my investment, 1/4 on my investment. So if I buy 5,000 caps worth of something, I get about around 1,200, 1,300 caps back, right, in that thing, because the vendor will go back up again. So you clear the vendor down to 0. You buy patterns from the vendor. It goes right back up again. Try not to make it go past 1,400 or you wasted those caps. So usually around 5,300 caps or so. And then you buy more patterns. And then you sell them more stuff. And then you buy more patterns and you sell them more stuff. And you can keep that loop going as long as you have caps, right? And it diminishes over each and every time because it's 1/4 the amount. Now in Fallout 4, it does not diminish. It is 1-to-1. So if I, like you saw me do it, but I forget how much I did on Mondays. It was like, I don't know, 10, 20,000 caps or something like that in a single trade. In a single trade, I basically gave them 20,000 caps and got 20,000 caps worth of stuff, including the vendor's caps as well. So I could use those caps to do other things like buy the Overseer's Guardian and then also buy resources and so on. So you get the general idea. So again, dominating, figuring out how you like to play, and then, of course, getting that serious cash like I like to do. And I love to do this. I think this is one of the geniuses, this right here. This is another genius moment in Fallout 76. This was brilliant, brilliant. I love it every single time. I love the fact that it makes me want to log in and play with my team, even though I'm not doing that right this moment. I'm talking to you guys, but there you go. I love that it makes me want to log in every day. Glad you have your headset on. Okay, well, thanks for sharing. Oh, Rad Rumble. Oh, did I miss it? Oh, well, thanks for telling me. I'll give you 1,000 kids cats for telling me. That's my bad. My bad. I didn't say hi to my crew yet, so I couldn't hear it in there. But I appreciate you. In fact, I'll give you 2,000. I missed my favorite event. Remember when Flagship was $5.99? I don't even know what that is. I've forgotten what it is. What's Flagship, Flux? What is that? I've forgotten. Your RTX 580 costs you $128. Well, there you go. Yeah, see, get the old. See, I think that getting the older version of stuff is how you save money nowadays, everybody. Like, if you want to buy the latest PC or the latest Mac, you buy one gen back, everybody, because it's such a huge leap forward, probably from your computer, which is mine's like 5-6 years old now. I don't even remember when I got it. I think it's maybe 7 years old, 7 or 8 years old. Now, it still plays fine. Now, of course, I don't have the latest ray tracing and all those other cool things that they got going on right now. But when I upgrade, I will upgrade one generation back. You know why? Just like buying a used car. I could buy a new car that's, say, 2 years older than the car that I'm buying used. This is going to cost me, nowadays, $40,000. This one over here, $10,000. For the year, for 2, 3, 5 year difference right here. Now, this car is going to be way better than the car I currently have, because the car I currently have is 15 years old. So no matter what I do, everybody, even if I buy the new one, or which I can't afford anyway, or buy a used one, I'm going to get way more value out of that used car if you buy a good used car than I would getting a new car. And see, in my day, you bought a new car and it was worth it even if you lost $5,000 in value, because right the second you drive it off the lot, it goes down by $5,000 easy, unless you have a classic car. If you have a classic car, of course, those go up in value. It's kind of like houses, right? Houses typically would go up in value. Sometimes it drops, right? You know, but most of the time, houses since the beginning of time have been going like this, everybody. Like that. And they'll continue to do so. And that's why some houses in California now, instead of them being, $30,000, $40,000, which is when my parents bought their house way back, 50 years ago, 50, 60 years ago, now cost millions of dollars, because the price of houses are always going like this. And that's why a lot of people are in real estate, because that price is constantly going up. Now, the problem is sometimes it goes, whoop, like that, whoop, and it drops. So watch out. Watch out. But real estate's more of a long-term investment. Same thing with like stocks and stuff like that. And of course, there's some good short-term investments as well. I love doing all that investing stuff, but I don't have the money to do it anymore because I spent it all on stupid doctors and on this stream and on a whole bunch of other things like my kids and whatnot. I literally have $13.50 in the bank. I'm not kidding. $13.50. And every single month, me and my wife figure a miracle to try to keep this stream going and try to figure out how to, keep my kids going. And I've got one done, everybody. I got one to make it to college. And now she's 18. It's her responsibility. She went out and got another job, everybody. She's had several jobs. I'm very proud of my daughter, my oldest daughter. She went out. She's had several jobs. She has a great work ethic. She's out there. She got herself a new job. She's training at that new job right now because she needs money to pay for her college. Because she's paying for it herself, because Kismet don't got the money, everybody. If I did, I go buy it. To be honest, if I still had the money I had when I was in my 20s, I would go buy her a Tesla. I totally would, because I would love my daughter. I want to have a nice car and whatnot. Probably a used one though, not a new one, because I think your first car shouldn't be a new car, everybody. The reason why is when you have a car, you need to learn about how to manage your car. And that means like batteries dying, how to rotate your tires. You need to learn all that stuff. It's kind of like a learning car should be your first car. And most likely you're going to crash into something or someone's going to crash into you in your first car. So you definitely don't want a new car for that one, everybody. Definitely not. So there we go. I would not buy without warranty. I would think not either. It would be incredibly expensive, not only just to buy the car, but also to fix anything on an older Tesla. But I'm nowhere close to ever doing that right now, everybody. This stream makes $0. I just reinvest it in crazy ideas that I have, like my One Last Wave project, and reinvest it in giveaways and things like that. Again, this is a losing enterprise, but that doesn't stop me from doing it. I could be a Walmart greeter, everybody. I'd be less stressed, less work. I would just be sitting there going, hi, everybody, welcome to Walmart. And I make more money doing that, or nothing. If I did nothing, I would actually make more money than losing money. But you got to think that it's not just about money. But if you make anything just about money, whether it's a relationship, whether it's your job or whatever it is. And sometimes you got to. I mean, hey, I'm not throwing anybody under the bus, everybody. I know what it's like when you have to just make that car payment. You got to make that thing. You got to take that low end job that may be below your skills. And if you got to work at fast food, you got to be a janitor, you got to be whatever, or the Walmart greeter. If it got to that point, I would totally have to do that. Of course, it'd be really difficult with my conditions because I could not stand that long. They'd have to give me a chair. And even then, I would get dizzy and I would have trouble as well. So that's what's so great about streaming is that if I feel bad, I'm out of here. I'm going to lay down. And I almost passed out earlier today, too. Really scary. I was pushing myself way too much, everybody. Way too much. But then again, I keep pushing that line back. That's what streaming's all about here for me, everybody. It's all about my health. All right. Now, we had a huge talk there. We had some fun in the chat. Now, let me go ahead and get on my battle mode peeps going here, and then we'll try to actually get into some of these things and get them done. Let's go. To battle! And also hooking you guys. Man, you guys are earning a lot of caps today because Kismet just on a talking spree. On a talking spree today. But I love talking to the chat. It's my favorite thing about Twitch. But I love talking to you guys. All right. Let's go right here. Thank you, Akia, with all 6 units down. You guys did a good job. There we go. We got a good amount down. Holy mackerel. Look how many are to get. Oh, whoa. What the heck? I feel like that's a little uneven, don't you think? Oh, wait. You guys can't even see it. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, you guys can't even see it. Holy mackerel. Yeah, look at all those peeps. Holy mamole. And again, thank you, Akia, with all 6 units there. And they're all ranged. Oh boy, this is going to be painful. All right, let's do it. Now, by the way, everybody, if I miss an event or something like that, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I'm streaming here as well, not just playing games, but trying to entertain my peeps who are here, because I feel like that's your number one goal as a streamer. If you're interested in being a streamer, it's not just to play games; it's to entertain people, just like people do who are football stars, who are doing different things, like different sitcoms and things like that. Their job is to entertain the people who are watching it. Otherwise, it's pointless for people to watch it. So that's why a lot of times when I'm playing like Valheim or I'm playing with my crew or I'm doing Fallout 76 or whatever, that I'm more concerned with you guys in the chat than I am playing the game. Because that's my number one thing. Happy Hump Day to my favorite streamer, Kismet. Thank you so much for that love, Cookin. Appreciate you coming in and showing that love. And I'm going to take that and put my inspiring quotes. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. I have literally thousands of them here in the stream, everybody. I call them inspiring quotes, and when everybody says something nice in the chat, it inspires me every day. I actually read 5 of them every day. Every day since, I started saving them. I don't know, 7 years ago now. Every single day, and it just makes me want to get up and stream some more and make the stream even more awesome. Why not? Show Cookin some love in the chat, everybody. All right, there's an epic win there. Congrats. We got Faulty Scarecrow as our MVP of that round. Whoa, okay, no, I don't want to do that. I want to do random. Yeah, right down here. There we go. Let's see. Great Mug getting some love there, getting some gold. And Rotisserie G walking away with some Warrior Scrolls. All right, let's see. Try to get back on track here and try to do these every 30 minutes. Sometimes, I'm chatting it up. Man, that was a lot of peeps we took on there. That was a lot of peeps we took on. We annihilated them. I'm going to get over on this side so they can't get behind us. The trick is we don't want them to get behind us. For sure. Oh, my healer came back up too. Oh my gosh, I can't even fit him in there. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. No, let's get the tank out. Let's get the tank. Oh, come on. There we go. Because there's going to be a lot of ranged mobs right here. All right, everybody, go ahead and get it going. I probably want to double up on both sides. Now, when we're in an event, everybody, I will actually do my battle plans during the event. Hopefully, you guys got tons of loot from our last event because, man, we rocked that event as well. So go ahead and follow the link in the chat. Find me, your Captain Kismet. Everybody gives you access to the battle board free on mobile and on desktop to come and join us. The more people that join us, the more units you put down, the more loot that everybody earns. And if you are the MVP, which means you are number 1 and you have all 6 units down, you earn 1,000 Kiss Cats for yourself toward future giveaways, and everybody else in the chat gets 1,000, all right? So you're going to be everybody's best friend in the chat. That's for sure. All right, Nitro time. Exclamation play in the chat right now. All right, I got to fix this button. I'm actually manually resetting all that stuff right now. I got to fix that button. All right, we're going to play a fun game called Nitro Stream Racing, everybody. This is a really... Oh, someone just shot off a nuke, too. This is a really, really fun game. Highly recommend it. Just like I love Stream Raiders, I also love Nitro Stream Racing. Super, super fun. Highly recommend you come and join us. And it's real easy. Don't need special software. Don't need to go on any websites or anything like that. You can simply go right in the chat, right over here, go exclamation play right on your phone. Just pull up your phone there, type it right in, exclamation play right there in the chat, and boom, you're in. Just like that. Easy vote. Now, of course, if you want to go and collect your loot, you want to customize your racer, you want to do all that fun stuff as well, you'll find that link right here in the chat as well. Let me go ahead and get that to come up here. Sometimes a little delayed. But you'll see that pop up in the chat here. We got 3 more seconds, and then we're going to start up this race. Let's go. All right. Now, again, I've got it set to maximum loot for all of you. All right. We've got it set where you guys, no matter what level you place, whether you place first or 100th or 200th, you get the maximum loot every single round in which we race, all right? Because that's what Kismet all about. Kismet all about hooking you guys up with maximum loot. So let's go. Now, remember, everybody, you can also do exclamation mega, which allows you to use your mega thing that you'll pick up at some point. You'll see a little symbol up there. You can also see it on their website as well. You can also just find me on the website. You can go to the home page, search for Kismet, click there, and it will automatically add you to each and every race that I do, especially on Fridays. On Fridays, I do race mode, where I do races every couple minutes, which means you earn 10,000, 50,000, 100,000 gold in a day. In a single day. Yeah, a lot. I don't even know what it is. I forgot. I stopped counting after a certain amount. All right, let's go, baby. Right over here. Turn my headphones up a little bit. There we go. Kismet up in it. Whoa! Flippity, flippities. Let's go see what everybody else is doing. Let's go. Reaper's in there. I love your little pineapple car. Very cool. We don't care about me. Go ahead, switch off of me. We want to see some other peeps. Let's go. There we go. Rotisserie G. Oh, with the epic flippities. I love that cool little rounded car, the little convertible. Very tempted to put our thing on the convertible, everybody. Very tempted. I know some of you voted for the convertible. I was right there with you, but of course, majority rules. We went with the race car. Now, I don't know. Maybe we can add it later, and it can be the convertible, too. I don't know. There we go. Who's that? Oh, it didn't say. It doesn't say. Jay coming in, getting going on with his cool little green truck. Alpha rocking that early beta, early alpha, as a matter of fact, skin that you can't get anymore. Adam in there getting it. He's got the cool cactus guy. Oh, prismatic crashing bird there. Got stuck. There we go. He's off and running. There we go. Foggy back into it. Ah, gosh, just getting run over left and right. Oh, great emote moment there. Very nice. Oh, Colossal Problem up right now. By the way, Colossal Problem and the Scorch Beast Queen are the 2 highest level things. Even I did find out that the Ultrasight Titan is actually not a top tier. He's actually 1 tier down from that. I saw a video on that. I think a couple days ago. That the Ultrasight Titan is actually 1 down when it comes to the type of gold bullion and loot that you get. But you can go ahead and farm him over and over again with nukes and whatnot. Actually, the top end one is encrypted, which is the sheep squatch. That's the top one, the one you have to trigger through a quest. All right, let's see. I'm up there. Whoa, I got some gold there too. I don't care about me. Don't care about me, everybody. I just care about getting you guys the loot. Right over here. Man, we got to get working here. We got to get working. Let's get into some 76, get some work done. Let's go. Okay, we haven't got much done, but we've been having lots of fun talking to all of you. All right, we got to get these dailies done, everybody. Let's do it. Let's see if we got any Nuka-Cola in here. Do we got any in there? No. Any on me? I just got a regular Nuka-Cola. Let's try to get another orange here. Hit that up. See if I get an orange. Let's see. What else can we do? Probably build some stuff. It's pretty easy. Now, I'll probably do these weeklies tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon and then tomorrow night. Build a floor or wall decoration in free cam mode. Very important to know but it's telling you to go into free cam mode, which is this awesome mode they added to the game. Absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. Big time. Right over here. And then let's go ahead and add these in. 3, 4, and oh, I exceeded my budget. I forgot. Take that out of there. This is probably a real dangerous spot to be doing this because I might hit the wrong thing. Let me go up here and do it up here in the front. So right up here. Boom. And boom. There we go. Now I'm actually getting credit for 2 quests at the same time. So I'm both getting credit for the build so many floors, objects, as well as I'm getting credit for the weekly, which is basically build like 25 things in your camp. Build anything in your camp. And I would just keep making those rugs. I just keep making them over. Now, I actually suggest to have a camp that's just for your dailies. Because mine is really built up. So I can only put like 3 down. But if I flipped over to another camp, like great example is my junk camp I have over here. If I flip over there, I have barely anything there. And so I can just go over there and build a bunch of turrets or build a bunch of stuff on the ground and get that done really easily just by doing that. Let's see what else we got to do. We got to destroy a robot with a blunt weapon. Let's go see if my auto axe counts. I don't think it does. Let's see if we got a blunt weapon that we put away over here. Sometimes I forget. Yeah, let's get the debilitator. I think that would be considered a blunt weapon. Let's take that with us just in case. Now I'm again kind of skip a bunch of the events for today because I don't really have a quest that says do events. I do want to do a daily quest and a daily op, but we are running out of time. Kismet, having a good time chatting it up with you guys today, but we gotta get in here and get it done. All right, hold on. Before we do that, let's do this first. There we go. Then let's get in the power armor over here. Like this. All right, now I'm going to say hello to my crew down here. That's my bad, everybody. I always forget because I get all wrapped up in having fun. Hey, everybody. How you guys doing today? Oh, is it working? I don't think it's working. I don't think it's working. Not in my butt. Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. I'm in mod. In the wrong chat thing. Hey everybody, how you guys doing today? Sorry, I was even in the wrong chat today. How you guys doing?
Doing good.
All right, there we go. You know I always forget. So if you're gonna play with me, everybody, just know that I forget stuff all the time. So just roll with it.
Yep.
Problem with my condition, because I know they were trying to get my attention for that radiation rumble. They totally were. And it's okay if I miss it, everybody. It's okay if I miss it. Don't you don't have to hurt yourself trying to get my attention. If I miss it, no big deal. Just roll on. Roll on. Again, I appreciate you guys going above and beyond, trying to show some love. Now, again, everybody, you guys can see some links in the chat. You can see my One Last Wave project link in the chat. You can help support the stream, make that bar move a little bit more. We've already unlocked our next milestone at 400. We have another milestone at 500. Let's see what our next goal is. Right over here. And again, if you do donate, everybody, does count toward my mega run. So you also get your name in game if you donate $15 or more. And it also stacks. So if you donate $10 one time and you want to just take it up to that next level, you can donate $5 and then boom. It'll do that. I'm making a spreadsheet for it right now so I can keep track of all the donations and who's donated what, and then at what level that you're at for the mega run. But also over here, we're going to go on a Kismet Rampage. Now, you guys are going to choose my weapon. Now, we don't have enough time today to do it because I want to do it for like a full hour. Sadly, I didn't think of that at the top of the stream. Let me make a note of that for tomorrow's stream. So you guys can go in and choose my weapon, and you can choose funny, unique weapons. Or you can just say, shoot with, no weapon. If you want, go Fisticus. So Chad chooses weapon. And I was going to do the poll also. I got to get that done after the stream too. Poll for what game you guys want me to play. To play on stream. And then I already have it ready, and we're going to do a creative stream as well. I already have that ready. I just got to find a date that I'm not streaming something else. So yes, we're going to get all that going. Again, you can't help us get one step closer, everybody. Our next goal is 100 more to unlock that Kismet Rampage. And that's where I just go full postal mode. That's where I just go around and annihilate everything in that full postal mode with my crew. And we're going to have some fun doing that too if we unlock that one. All right, so I'm going to go over here and I'm going to see what is a blunt weapon. Now, I've got my auto axe, the auto axe or the chainsaw. Incredibly fantastic weapons, especially when you have super high strength. Watch this. Dead. Dead. Now, the problem is I'm not getting credit. It's not considered a blunt weapon, so what I'm going to do is just try to hit this eyebot a little bit. Oh, nope, he blew up. All right, let's try to hit this guy a little bit. All right, that's good enough. And then we'll go ahead and get our debilitator.
Continued resistance.
And there we go. Epic destroy robots with a blunt weapon. And there's level 476. Again, I see that 76 number everywhere now, everybody. It's like constantly popping up in everything that I'm doing. I don't know if it's like a fate thing or something. All right, so what you want to do is first melt them down with your other weapon that's much more powerful. Like this one. Ooh, mama. All right, a little too powerful there. And then use your other weapon. That's not working out too good. That's not working out too good. But again, you get the general idea. Now, no worries. We got tons more robots inside here. We're going to try to get those done. Now, I do love running with my crew, everybody. In fact, it's my favorite thing. But I only have so much time to play during the day, so I have to also focus on getting my dailies done. Otherwise, what happens, like what normally happens, is my stuff is not progressing. So we need to make sure that we're progressing all of that stuff. Oh, here they go. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this as let's put that on.
Try not to bleed on the chrome.
Put that on number 2. All right, let's get this guy. Now, if I hit Alt, what it does power attacks, and it uses your action points over there. This is why I always suggest to have coffee, because you can go ahead and utilize my coffee here, which is on number 7 of my sidebar. And that's going to allow me to do a lot of this. I can also use VATS if I want to, and try to VATS the guy. And then, as you can see, my critical's going up. And I can just smash him to death with the weapon as well. I like to use a combination of weapons. I like to use one that's just going to burn them down faster, so I don't have to do it for an hour on some of these mobs. So, the thing is keeping him from insta-dying. Like that. There we go. And then switch weapons. And then finish him off. All right. Oh, and this gutsy's already taken damage too. This weapon's not too bad. Not too bad, yeah. I don't even know what this weapon is. What does this weapon got? 40% faster speed. It would be awesome if it was versus robots right now. Wouldn't that be awesome? And then strength. So I like the weapon here. The oh man, what is this called? The jet hammer. What's that thing called, everybody? There's an actual name for that thing. They call it something. The sledgehammer, jet hammer. Oh, my brain's not giving it to me today. You guys let me know in the chat. I'm just going to ignore the turrets and look for any baddies. No more baddies.
I'm a much better tactician than you.
Oh, I hear one.
It's all in the brain, you see.
I hear one.
Intruder, identify yourself. False alarm. Standing down.
Where is this guy?
Warning.
Getting that bonus loot.
Dangerous fugitive is on the
Oh,
loose.
I have to collect stem
Do
packs
not
too.
attempt to apprehend.
Collect all that. Maybe we'll get some more stem packs. Oh my gosh, look at this loot! Microscopes! Oh man! That's like triggering my my loot alarm right there, everybody. Holy mackerel, microscopes are so good for loot. Also, hot plates are really great for circuitry. Okay, must resist, must resist. Come on, we got a job to do. We got a job to do, and that job is to find some mobs and wail on them. There's where they are in here. All right, there they are. Come here, you. One shot that guy? Wow, I thought I one shot him there for a second. 168 damage. Not too bad.
Swiftly, justice will be administered swiftly and fairly.
Yeah, 3 hits. Not too bad. Now, I'm doing a lot of damage because I have high strength, but not because I'm doing melee. Just because I like high strength because it allows me to carry a lot of stuff. There's an iBot in there somewhere, too. Yeah, those you get. There we go. And we got it done. Now, if I had to do events, that's what I would do. Now it's time to stop screwing around. Just like anybody else, everybody, I can go in and just, you know, annihilate mobs if I want to. I also close the door. And close this door. Oh. Try to get through the door first. Is there a turret in here?
I don't want to be morbid.
Oh, it's shooting through the window. Oh, no. Show you a great little trick, everybody, if I can get it to work. All right, I'm hiding in the little thing over here. God, look at all this loot. Must resist, must resist. All right, now what I'm going to do is go in this closet. I'm going to hide here for a second. I'm going to bounce. Now, the trick is I've got 14 seconds that it cools down before the mob. If the mob comes and finds me or if something hits me within those 14 seconds, it'll interrupt my ability to travel. But you can just say, you know what, I've already got my quest done. I'm out of there. And so I don't need to go kill every single mob, everybody. I mean, I could if I want to. Super Sledge, that's what it's called. The Super Sledge. Yeah, I was drawing thing. Yeah, hammer. Yeah, doing the Mighty Dragon Hammer there. Very nice, Flux. Yeah, I got the Dragon Hammer up there. We need to make that into an emote. An animated emote. Tis Tankerous, exactly. Both as I like to be in tank mode and also I like, I'm a bit feisty. Don't mess with the man. All right, we got that one done. All right, now, man, just a goal to try to get these dailies done at this point. Kill a ragstag. Ragstags. Where are them ragstags hiding? All right, chat. Tell me where the ragstags are at. Give me a heads up. Where's your favorite place to fight ragstags? I'm trying to think of where I saw some last time. I know there's some up in these forest area over here. Man. I know there's some right outside Abernathy Farm. But that doesn't help us in this game. That's not in this game. Let's see. I still need to get my Nuka-Cola Orange. So let's go do that real quick. While I'm thinking about while I'm trying to think about where to get that other stuff. Now, if you go to the refuge over here, and I'm going to mute the game. Also, by the way, my team's muted as well. Just heads up to everybody. I'm going to run over here to the refuge. Now, if you haven't seen the game in a while, they added a White Spring refuge for the responders. And thus, you can do a whole bunch of cool stuff in here. There's a bunch of traders and vendors you can do, and a whole bunch of loot as well. But one of the things we're going to do is go to the common room, which is right here. And right off the common room is a bunch of vendors over here. And some of these vendors, I forget if it's Bubbles or Giuseppe. I think it's Bubbles. They sell the thing we're looking for, which is, which one was it? It's orange. And they sell Nuka-Cola Orange, but they only sell one, right? So what you can do is you can get it here, and then you can go and search for it, like I always have to do. For some reason, I have like a mental block as to where that sucker's at. Where are you hiding? Right there. Boom. And then you can also go to the Nuka-Cade or the Nuka World area that they added. That's a permanent addition to the game, by the way. And you can go over there and run up and go ahead and get the thing. Clint Eastwood, what up? Thanks for coming in and hanging out. Appreciate the follow. Thanks for coming to the latest Teamwork Tycoon. Show them lots of love in the chat, everybody. All right. Now we're going to bounce over here, and we're going to go ahead and get our other daily item by running over here. Again, running over to the Nuka-Cade. And just off to the side of the Nuka-Cade is going to be where we could purchase some sweet Nuka-Cola. Right over here. Now, the great thing is all of these things are instanced just for you. And if someone else comes over here and uses the vending machine, like if I come over here and I get Nuka-Cola Orange, other people can come over here and get Nuka-Cola Orange. I'm not buying out this particular vending machine. And that's what's so cool about some of these things. Now, some vending machines or some vendors, like the one by my camp, if I sell stuff to it, other people can see it, and other people can sell stuff and buy stuff from it as well. But it doesn't affect their caps. It doesn't affect the vendor's caps when I'm selling and buying stuff to them, because the caps are individual to each person. But the inventory, if you sell stuff to it, actually is shared between players, which is pretty cool, I think. It's the best of both worlds, everybody. All right, we got that one done. Easy peasy. We need take a picture of a snallygaster, and I remember over here at the train station, the flooded yard here, we might have a snallygaster over here that we can go try out. I want to move marker. I want to fast travel. There we go. Boom. Oh, and there we go. Oh, I got to drink 5 Nuka-Cola Orange? I thought it was 2. Oh, boy, that's going to be trouble. I don't know if I'm going to get that one done today. If you guys got some extra Nuka Orange, you let me know. Let's see. South of Mongila. I don't even know where that is. I've pinned it on the map, marking a spawn for a Ragstag herd. It says TARDIS right here. Well, that's mine. Where's his? Right here. TARDIS custom spot. Hey, thanks for pinning that. I forgot that was a thing. All right, let's pop up there and get some Ragstags, then we'll come back to this one here in a second. So yeah, I got to find a snallygaster and take a picture of him. Now, sometimes it's take a picture with photo mode, and sometimes it's take a picture with the actual deluxe camera that you have in-game, which you have to go and do a quest to get that camera, and then repair the camera or make the camera as well. Now, the cool thing is also when you're in a group, if I look over here, I can actually see his tags in the game, which is pretty cool. In my little radar, I can see other people who are in my group's tags as well. And I forgot to turn my adrenaline on for everybody. Hold on, let's turn that on so everybody's getting that sweet level 5 perk card boosty boost. All right, let's see if there's any down here. Let's go down. Whee! All right, turn the sound back on. Oh, yeah. Go ahead, sneak up on them. Second I start firing, they're going to start running. Oh yeah, I was here the other day. I just remembered this spot. There you go. Now you guys know as well. Right there. TARDIS hooking me up with a spot. Right there. I'm going to forget that again next time, everybody. So keep that on tap next time for when I forget again. Because I don't know what it is. I think it's because the map is 4 times the size of Fallout 4. Or maybe because I haven't gone in and, did what I did last time, which is basically figure out where everything's at and every quest and all the stuff. Even though I played through 6 times, I also don't have the ability to remember stuff as good as I did when I first started playing Fallout 4 because I have medical conditions that make it difficult. I'm like constantly like in a dream state because I don't sleep well because I have insomnia as well as I have sleep apnea. So it makes it more difficult. It's like every like life is just but a dream, everybody. At least it is for me. Life is but a dream. All right, let's try this again. Down in the flooded trade yard. Let's go. So we're looking for Snallygaster. So thanks for that, TARDIS. 1,000 kiss cats for the chat for hooking me up there and helping be my member. Whoa! Wait a minute. Somebody else bought a flag. I just looked up there and saw someone bought a flag. Who was it? Let me know in the chat who just bought that other flag. Didn't pop up. Oh wait, I got my doc that I created, which tells me my stuff from Nitro. Let me find out. It was Dr. J, right? Oh yeah, it was Dr. J. Yeah, I already said Dr. J. Yeah, I already did. Okay. I just looked up there again and saw that it had changed. all right. We already gave him some love, but give him some more love in the chat for buying that flag. Yeah, we need one more person to go get that flag, everybody, and we're gonna unlock our emote. Take a picture of Snallygaster. That's what I'm doing. Snallygaster. Okay, so I got to get my camera at the ready over here. I think it's used this camera. Let's see, what's the quest? It says, take a camera picture of a Snallygaster. See, they try to be specific, and I appreciate them for doing so. Let's see if this is the right one. And we got to go toward the kind of train yard over here. Now, I don't need to kill the Snallygaster. I just need to take a picture of it. Right? Then I'm specifically going to run away and hide from the Snallygaster and then leave. You know why? Because I'm cool, everybody. I don't need to kill the Snallygaster, because if I do... Oh, look at this cool action shot. People in the air there. I don't need to kill the Snallygaster. All I need to do is take a picture of it.
Well,
So if someone else...
Kismet put out all the vendors.
So if I don't even know what he's talking about. So if someone else needs to come along and take a picture of it, it's still there. So that's why I don't kill mobs, quest mobs. I don't kill quest mobs. I don't go and, try to usurp other people so they can't do the quest. That's not cool. Though they can just jump to other servers if they want to. All right. Let's see. We need some more Nuka-Cola Orange, but that's a weekly. Hold on. That's a weekly. I can take care of that tomorrow as well, or later. Yeah, tomorrow and then tomorrow night. I need my daily quest, and that's pretty easy. If you do have a beehive here, which is producing honey, you're going to get a bunch of honey from that. Right here, I got 16 honey. And the easiest quest that I found is right by my camp here at the Great Teapot. The easiest daily, I think. Literally, I can collect it in my camp, because there's other places you can collect it in the wasteland as well, including over at the Foshnot area. But I just collect it from my camp, run over there, and turn it in. It's as simple as that. Easy. I find. So there we go. Autofill, autocorrect is a blight on humanity. Should be burned in a dumpster fire. TARDIS, I'm not. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, brother. I mistype stuff all the time because of autocorrect, and sometimes it's really embarrassing because it'll switch it with something you were not even close to trying to type.
How wonderful!
I feel you. All right, here's your honey.
Oh, delightful! This honey will be the final touch on my special blend. Please do return to brew up more if you enjoy the surprisingly subtle flavors.
All right, now I got that done. Now that actually, that's a quest that eventually pairs with the actual giant teapot itself, and that will help us with that one. Now the only thing I got left, everybody, which is great because I'm running out of time, is getting my daily op done. So I'm gonna get everybody prepped for daily op. All right, prepping for daily op, everybody. We maybe get it done by the top of the hour if we jump in now. Let's go. Now I'm going to travel out of here, and I got some Sweetwater Special Blend from that daily quest, as well as you can get some from the main teapot quest as well. So some of these quests, by the way, you do the daily quest, and it triggers the larger event later on as well. Great example is Encrypted. That one will boost that later on. Okay. We out here shooting. Who's out here shooting at my stuff? Oh, maybe they're on the other side. Hitting my bats, but I don't see who it is. don't see anybody in my radar. But I do see someone shooting at my base. Go check my base over here. Oh. Mute fruit and razor grain. I don't like my base to be broken. Mute fruit. Razor grain. That's because inside there, inside that camp, or inside my little garden there, that's where it's broken at. Repaired it all.
Hiya.
What up?
A magnifying glass is technically not a toy, but the inspector doesn't have to know I'm playing with it.
True that. Daily op. That's what I'm doing. Stay focused. Got distracted by that mob. All right, daily op. We only got so much time. We got 5 minutes. Daily op. Let's jump in. Let's get it going. Nose is itching. Nose is itching today. I mean, someone's talking about me right now. Let me check and see if my kid's trying to get a hold of me. Let's see. Oh, thanks for the follow on Twitter, by the way. Appreciate it. I see peeps over there following. Appreciate that love. There we go. All right, let's get in. Let's get her done. Oh, this one's fun. This one's fun. All right, I'm going to buff all these peeps for being very patient today. Oh, he's got one. That means the two. You only want to do 4, everybody. So he does another one. I'm only going to do 1 more. And now we're maxed. Because you don't want to do too many of them. Oops, see, now he's doing too many. Because it's a waste. You can only do 4 maximum. But he's probably got a bunch of them just like me to burn anyway. So there you go. All right, now we'll give the thumbs up. Everybody good? Everybody's got their stuff shared. Tardis? Hey, Tardis, don't forget that. You got your card shared? I can't see. Your thumbs up is blocking it. Yeah, card share. All right, I'm going for it. I'll get the first one. You guys get the second one.
Initiate Dodge here. We've got uplinks that have gone dark. Get them operational. We need to know what we're dealing with out there. First step is to repair the signal repeater. Shouldn't be far. Head there now.
Oh.
There
Wrong
we
way.
go. I'm seeing the signal calibration has started. It's weak, but it's there.
Ugh.
Keep an eye on it.
Mobs keep interrupting me. There it is. Looking for my way up. Oh, wait, they're doing this one. They're doing this one first. Now, I got to get in by the things that boost it. Also, I can get some more stem packs while I'm at over here. And over here. All right, smoke them. Now, this is where we go full postal mode, everybody. We're just absolutely smoke all the mobs. I just kind of shoot into there to see if I see any damage numbers. See the damage numbers popping up? That's telling me there's a mob there that I can't even see. And also, we're getting 3 times the speed. Now, of course, if there was a 4th person in here, it'd be going faster. You know, we do what we gotta do. Now, these mobs are real easy. And the cool thing is, if you have these like as your daily quest to kill so many, you know, blood eagles, this is an awesome quest for that. See, look at my numbers. See, I can see my numbers there. I love those damage numbers. That's something they added to the game quite a while ago, but still they added to it. It's pretty awesome. Especially on one of these that's like, you know, like these little gas fields. Whoa! Oh yeah, we're going down today. Mr. Rocket Man. Rocket Man!
One uplink signal is calibrated. Head to the other before you lose your ground.
Alright, I'm just gonna ignore that loot for right now. Run over here. Try Try to get this boosted so we get this done by the top of the hour. And whoever gets there first wins, everybody.
Calibration on the second uplink initiated. It's about to get a little dicier in there. Don't let up!
Where's the guy at? He's in some sneaky position. Sometimes they're up above you too. Be watching up here too. Sometimes I can't even see them because they're below my field of vision. Oh, that is the thing. Kill a blood eagle. Kill so many blood eagles there. That's actually one of my quests to do. Cool. Now, if it's a daily op that has the quest that you need for the day, you should just run that daily op over and over again.
It's clear that the area's still a hotbed of hostiles. Send you some coordinates. Move out.
Now, at this point, we stopped killing mobs, and the reason why we stopped killing them is to run over here and activate the group. So I'm going to run over here to this little spot and kill the guys on this side. They'll kill the guys on that side, and I'm just looking for people with little triangles over their name. Don't see anybody here. And that's why we don't kill them, so that they basically are where we just were. Then we go in and smoke them. I'm using a 50 cal, by the way. That guy's not on my list, but that's okay. Smoke him anyway. You just want to kill the ones with the triangles.
Priority target incoming. I repeat, this is a
Big boy are going to show up right over here. You watch.
Take it down at all costs. Ad Victorium!
Oh, yeah. Notice I ran past them. The reason why I did that is so that my other team can come in and then we smoke them. If you're melee, go to the far side of a mob. Do not stand between you and other people shooting the mob. And also I'm knocking them back, which is kind of knocking them toward my crew. And then we wipe them out just like that. Get all the loot done in 6 minutes, which is actually that took a lot longer than normal. And that's because we only had 3 people in there. I've seen my team do some of these in like 2 minutes. Not kidding, just absolutely dominate these quests. And that's because they work so well together. And those are the peeps I like to work with. I do that every time. Those are the peeps I like to work with, people who know how to work together as a team. This way. Through here. And then left. There we go. Right there. More 50 cal. And then over here, we'll run back to where we were before. And of course, they got AoE looting, everybody, which is just awesome. Just boom. AoE looting right there. That thing's still trying to catch up. Look at it go. Let's see. Do we get our Blood Eagles done? The way you can tell is if you have a track like I do in your map. Oh, I got to do my daily op thing first. Just skip that first screen. Everybody just hit return to skip it. Look at all the sweet loot we're going to get right over here, as well as we're going to get our rare rewards, because we did get it done before 8 minutes. We automatically get the rare reward if you get to the Elder stage. But even if you don't get to the Elder stage, you still have a random chance of getting it, and you can only get it once per day. So, boom. Epic job by my crew. And hopefully they get all their tags in as well, or they can just go run it again if they need to finish their Blood Eagles. which I think is pretty awesome. And that's the way to do it, too. So you see I got most of it done just in that one instance, that one daily op. And then if you have any left, say you got 10 left, which I might have, 6 left, I don't know. If I have some left, I can just get those other ones later on. And I got my stems done. Look at all those we got done. Boom, we got all of our dailies done today, right on time. Holy mackerel. You thought I wasn't going to make it, didn't you? But don't worry, everybody. We're going to come back and do all these weeklies. We're going to do all these daily stuff as well for tomorrow. And, of course, tomorrow night as well, we're going to be doing some more. And then also I have an early event tomorrow on Thursday around 8 p.m. So make sure to be around here for that. We've got a cool sponsored event for that. It is... again, I make sure I get it right. Sometimes I say stuff wrong, so I write it all down so I don't get it wrong. It's Dying Light, so we're gonna go ahead and Dying Light 2. It's the 1-year anniversary of Dying Light 2, so I'm gonna be doing a special event for that here on the stream. So make sure to be here tomorrow on that as well. And I'm still setting that up right now. But I will send out a tweet and hopefully a bunch of stuff later after this stream. But we don't want to forget to do our battles and our races, everybody. So we're going to do that next. We'll come back and we'll finish that up. Big thanks to my crew, by the way, everybody, for jumping in, getting that daily op done, and hanging out today. I didn't get to hang with them as much as I usually do. But don't worry, we got tomorrow. We're going to get really get it going tomorrow. When I'm in like a better state here. Hopefully we can get my IRL squared away and get my one last wave squared away, and then I won't be as stressed as I was today. I almost passed out from too much stress today. Not good, not good. All right, let's do it. Boom, pick up that thing. This is what I call going into wind down mode. All right, going into wind down mode, everybody. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Back again tomorrow, same time. All right. So, oh yeah, we had a little bit of armor we need to do. Did we get any 1 or 2 star armor? No, we did get a chest piece. Go see how much this chest piece is worth. I think this chest piece would be worth 10. It's worth 9. All right, so we got 6 left. So we're not going to get our daily amount of on the exact amount because we don't have 2 armors that are worth 3 each. So what I suggest to do, just get as close as you can. So I'm going to miss out on 1 point, but I got 3,000 there, and I don't even know how many legendary modules I've got now, just an obscene amount, that I really need to get working on. I need to get working on my armor and all that other stuff, which I've never even bothered to do. In most of my playthroughs, too. Not just this one, but most of my playthroughs, I never just, get around to it because I'm having so much fun with my crew. But here under miscellaneous, you can see I have 651 legendary modules. So I'm not hurting for legendary modules, that's for sure. And then the other end of the legendary thing, legendary cores, I have 1,346. So not hurting on either of those right now. And I really need to burn those up. You want to burn them up. You don't want to save them up, everybody, because this is what happens. 163 weight in my inventory right now. So you really want to use them, make yourself some power armor, because if you didn't know, you can actually convert regular power armor that you get as drops into legendaries. You can convert your regular armor, not your power armor, but your regular armor. You can convert that into legendaries. Weapons you can convert into legendaries. It's just awesome. Another huge improvement in Fallout 76. Them just knocking it out of the park, let you make your own legendary weapon. So another huge upgrade from Fallout 4. Love it, love it. Love everything about it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and stop right there. Let's go ahead and finish these battles up, and then we will head on out of here. Let's go. To battle! All right, guys, I appreciate you guys being on patient on these battles, everybody. I'm not at 100% today. I am all over the place, as you can tell. Stressed out a bit because they are taking care of my daughter's car, and it's getting very close to doing this one last wave project. So I spent most of my day doing those things yesterday, working with the insurance companies, and then also working with my travel agent to try to get this going. Now, remember, I'm taking you guys virtually along with me. That's right. As we travel across the United States here, I'm going to take you on the journey. I'm going to be posting on my social media. I'll be doing videos as well as live streams from LA and from Hawaii, and I'm going to show you guys all about what I'm up to because I feel like it's a group effort here. You guys have been showing so much love to the stream. time to grant this one last wave project, get it off the ground here. This is my one last wish, everybody, is to go serve with my daughters one last time before they all grow up and move on. This is it. This is it. And I haven't really gone on a vacation with the family in a very long time. I mean, I've been to TwitchCon. I guess you could count that as a vacation, but it's really not. As Banlish found out, a good friend of mine, another streamer, if you guys don't know who Banlish is, a great friend of mine. One year he wasn't sure whether he was going to go to TwitchCon or not. And he said, Kismet, they're all sold out. And I said, you know what, Banlish, I rarely ever do this. I don't like staying with other people other than my kids and my wife. But I'm gonna, override my rule, and I'll let you stay with me at the Queen Mary, which is pretty funny. And we should have never stayed there. I should have stayed at the Marriott. I said, you can stay with me, bro. I don't know you from Adam other than I know you online. But I'm going to take a risk and let you stay with me. And then we'll split it and all of that stuff. And so when I hit TwitchCon, everybody, I am nonstop going the whole time. As my mods know, they know that I go from one thing to the next thing to the next thing. Like if I go to TwitchCon, I get a whole bunch of things lined up. I go to different vendors. I go talk to people. I walk around the show. I stream live from the show. I'm going to the different partner stuff and going from here to there to there. Poor Banlish. I mean, because you travel, me and Banlish traveled from different locations. We landed. And we literally went for a complete 24 hours that day because of the time change. So we went 24 hours just going from one thing to the next thing to the next thing. He's like, dang, man, you got tons of stuff lined up. I said, this is a business, everybody. This is a business. So if I want to talk to vendors like the awesome people I met at Stream Raiders and all of those people, you got to treat your streaming like a business too, everybody. Otherwise, it'll go out of business. And mine, I mean, every single month is a struggle. And it's easy to calculate, everybody. Just look at how many subs I have. I have 100 subs. 100 subs would be $5, which would be $500 per month, right? No, Twitch takes half of that. So basically, I make $250 a month, and I spend 200 hours streaming. So you can do the math really easy, or in this case, sometimes 216 to 230 hours. That's 5 full-time jobs, everybody. 5 full-time jobs, and I make $250. Yeah, I haven't made so little in so long. And I just take all that and I put it right back into the stream. I just put it right back in, giveaways and all that other stuff. As well. It's easy to figure out how much a streamer makes. Just figure out how many subs they have, what donations they've had, and what other stuff like Patreon or YouTube. YouTube, I make like $5 to $10, and I spend hundreds of hours doing that every month. And you're like, well, why do you do it, Kismet? Because it's got me out of the bed every day. It's something that motivates me and something I love to do. And I would do it even if it didn't, even if you didn't have subs or didn't have all that stuff, I would do it anyway. And that's why millionaires still do what they do, everybody, because they're not doing it for the money. They're doing it because they love to do it. And that's why a lot of people do a lot of things in the world. And if you can find something like that in your life, I'm telling you, it's a good reason to get you out of the bed every day. It's a great reason to motivate you. All right, episode of the job right here. We've got Akia with all 6 units down and Faulty as well. But Adam coming to the top with 44 kills. Holy mackerel, Adam. Way to go. He's our MVP there. And you know what? I'm going to give you 1,000 kiss caps just for being awesome. Right there. To everybody in the chat. Faulty Scarecrow getting some love and Akia walking away with some loot there. All right. We got one more race to do today. Now, don't forget, we're going to do some more races tomorrow and then race mode on Friday where we're just going to do nonstop races all day long in race mode. All right, what am I pressing? I'm pressing the button over here. I got to do it manually because I haven't fixed this thing. Let's get ready to race! Exclamation play in the chat right now! All right, there we go. We're going to give you 1 minute to go exclamation play in the chat. Remember, you can do it on mobile, desktop, doesn't matter where you are. Just type it right in the chat. It's going to get you in with a race here. Now, we've been making people tens of thousands of gold in Nitro, everybody, because we just run tons of Nitro races. I do them every 30 minutes on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday during the day. And then on Friday, I just throw down, everybody. Every few minutes, I run the race. Then I wait for like a minute so we can see everybody who won. Because, I like to show everybody off. So that's why sometimes you'll see a delay there, everybody. That's just me showing you guys off, whoever was in the top 3. And then I will start another race. And then I just keep doing that over and over all day long. Again, I like to highlight you guys. You guys, we don't need to see me all the time. I appreciate you guys coming in and tuning in for me. But I like to see you guys win. That's the number one piece I like to win the loot. Because it's not as cool for me as it is cool for you. Meaning that, I mean, I like to get all the skins and like to get all the stuff too. I mean, I'm a huge collector of awesome skins and stuff. But again, my job is to facilitate your greatness. So let's see if we get you some loot. And no matter what level you place in my races, everybody, you're getting maximum loot every time. Because I max out the bots, I max out the amount of rounds that we do as well. And that's going to get you maximum loot each and every race. So great investment in your time. For sure, for sure. Let me drop out of 76 here. There we go. All right, one last race, and then Kismet going to go work on 1,000 other things that I wrote down, which I wrote out earlier. I'm going to go work on sending out that poll for you guys to do that. I'm going to check on my family first, though. Maybe do some towels, rest a little bit, and come back and do it all over again, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with some Hogwarts Legacy hard mode. That's right. Playing in the hardest mode. Very fun, by the way. I like the hard mode. Very fun, incredibly excellent game as well. Highly recommend it. Big time. All right, let's go ahead and check out everybody else. What everybody else up to? There's the bearded Ferg there. He's got his pineapple on, his little dino guy. Whoa! Boom! They blew up that mine. That's what makes everybody go, oh, Akia ended up on the top. Oh, great cheer time there too, Akia. Now remember, everybody, you guys see it 10 to 20 seconds later because of Twitch. Twitch has a delay. They don't have it instant. By the way, on YouTube, I have it set where it's instant, or at least near instant, a few seconds. You can do it on YouTube. You can't do it on Twitch. The most I can reduce it down is usually about 10 seconds for you guys, depending on your connection and stuff. It's really a bit on Twitch's end and a bit on your guys' end. There we go. F in there trying to get it done. Oh, my God. The mayhem, the craziness. I love it with all the bots in there, but I just love all the just pure mayhem that happens. It's so good. I like the craziness. Look at me in my little orange truck. Oh man, I can't wait to get the Tycoon skin, everybody. The second we get that, I'm gonna put that on my car because that's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. Anybody in the chat gonna get that Tycoon skin right away? Put a 1 in the chat if you're gonna get that Tycoon racer skin. Let me see. I'll take a little poll in the chat while we're doing this race. Who in the chat's getting that that Tycoon racer? What is it? Tycoon. I think it's racer. I think it's racer skin. Yeah, because it's the racer car. Let me know. Oh, look at that. All right, Sketty up in the top 10. Gotta get a fat stack of caps right there. Let's go. Or fat stack of gold in this game. Caps in Fallout. There we go. Rotisserie G gotta get it. All right, Rotisserie G. Nice. Yeah, Sketty Sandwich, 242. But watch this, everybody. Again, this is why you race in my stream. Look at this. Aki is 38 down, but he got 200 gold. I'm telling you, look, Reaper with 200 gold. He's 42 down. Let's go way down here. Let's see. We're 100 plus down now. Again, if the bots boost the amount of caps that you're amount of cash that you guys get. Let's see. Who else is way down here? Again, normally if you win, you get 70 caps. But look at that. Even in 174th place, he's getting 50 caps. Paul's getting 51 caps. You're still getting fat stacks of caps. Or fat stacks of gold. Come on, brain. Each and every time. All right, everybody. That's it for that. We're going to go ahead and get on the Kismet Love Train. Let's show some love to some peeps and head on out. All right, everybody, we're going to head on out of here. We're going to show some love to these awesome people right down there, the peeps that keep the stream going. All my Patreon peeps right there. Kismet, how do I support the stream? I laughed, I cried, I had a fun time today. Well, here's what you do, everybody. Go ahead and take a quick moment. Follow those links right there in the chat. Go hit that subscribe button on YouTube, hit that follow button on Twitter, and especially go check out the Patreon. Patreon.com/Kismet. You're going to see exclusive behind-the-scenes stuff. You're going to get the early access to stuff. Also, I put stuff up there like right now. I have the exclusive look at my cheer emote that's going to happen if we get one more person, one more flag going in Nitro. And you guys can see all that stuff early. You can also vote on it early. You guys have, of course, feedback and suggestions on the stream from all my patrons over there as well. Plus, you get your name at the end of every single stream, and at the end of every video that I do, like highlights and guides and things of that nature as well. So I appreciate all of that. Thanks for all the sub love right over here for all these awesome people coming in today. And thanks, of course, for all the peeps hitting that follow button. Sorry, I was running a little bit behind today, but we got into it, and we even got our dailies done, even though Kismet got on a lot of different tangents. The more out of it I am, everybody, the more tangents I have a tendency to get on. Because I didn't get that good of sleep last night because I was worried about all this stuff. Worried about getting all this stuff squared away and then trying to find some way to pay for it. That's the hardest part. That's the most difficult part, is getting that going. Well, getting that going all big time. Yeah. And again, thank you, everybody, for the love. Now, if you guys want to see my schedule, it is right over here. I stream 7 days a week for you guys. That's right, 7 days a week, all the way till all the way till June 14th, which is going to be the start of my One Last Wave project. So after June 14th, I will then be on the road. And so then I will be checking in with you guys. I'll be doing streams as well. I'm going to bring Fallout 4 with me, my mega playthrough, as well as, I'm going to have to remember how to do that, and transfer that to my laptop and bring my laptop with me, and I'll be streaming live from the trip as well. So again, if you want to help toward that, you can actually help support that right there, or you can also go up to GoFundMe if you want to know more about it and why I came up with this project and why it's such a huge milestone in my life as well. One Last Wave. Type it out there in the chat for you guys. You can follow that link as well. Remember, I appreciate everyone who does come in and help support that project, get it going on. So again, every single day. So today is Wednesday. So later tonight, we're going to do Hogwarts Legacy hard mode. Then we're going to do some more Fallout 76 tomorrow. We're going to be logging in early, I think around 8 p.m. I got to double check that. I will send that out just to verify that later today. And then we're going to be playing some Dying Light 2, which looks awesome. They're going to have the 1 year anniversary of it as well. Oh, we didn't get to what all the changes were. That was the other thing I was going to do. All the changes for Fallout 76. Well, they did affect a bunch of damage meters, some legendary armor mods, some crafting. And of course, they got some new rewards for the daily ops. You can now obtain the alien backpack skin. That's the one I want to talk about the most. And the intergalactic handmade rifle skin from the daily ops. So we got it in right there at the end. That's the one I think is the coolest. But they've also changed a bunch of descriptions and whatnot and legendary armor mods. And they've kind of changed the descriptions to better reflect them. As you saw also that they did change the way that the rerolls work. So you have your standard rerolls and your rerolls that are nicer rerolls. They fixed that. They also fixed when you're trading, you can actually just type the number right in there, which is awesome. Number input option. I still feel like they should put the thing in there where, it tells you how many caps is traded. I don't know why they don't just do the math. I mean, that's just the simple math calculations that they could do on their end. How much is the thing worth? How much is it trading to the vendor? What's my charisma at that moment and my buffs? That's a calculation that would be easier than most things. There's a whole bunch of other stuff that's changed here. Localizations, weapons, user interface, all sorts of awesome updates. And they've literally done, hundreds and hundreds of pages of updates, everybody. If you want to see the updates, the best thing to do is pop over on Steam. And then usually they have like the updates in the normal page where if you click on your Fallout 76 on the side, it'll show you right there. So if you want to look at the updates, they're there. They're also on their main website. There's like a news page there on Bethesda.com. You can go up there and check it out. I think it's Bethesda.com. Let me go look because I usually have it up. Actually, I have it up on this machine. Right over here. It is fallout.bethesda.net. That's where it's at. And that'll tell you the latest news, latest updates, and all that other stuff over there as well. And again, I will be back tomorrow, Thursday, and then, of course, special event at nighttime, and, of course, also doing a Fallout 76 with my night crew as well after we finish up Dying Light there. And we might do Fallout 76 first, we might do it after, we might do it in between, we might do it at some point, but we're definitely going to do night crew because we got to get all of our daily stuff done for sure. All right, that's it for me, everybody. I'm going to roll on out of here, get something to eat, check on my family, and I'll see you guys tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is about 5.5 hours from right now. So I'll see you all then for some Hogwarts Legacy hard mode. Appreciate each and every one of you. Now, before we go, though, let me give you 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 caps toward future giveaways where you guys could win some epic loot right here in the stream because I got a crazy ton of them to do. All right? See you guys later tonight. Bye, everybody.
Hi, this is Norbert. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button. We'll see you all next time. Bye.
Thanks for watching this video. Keep the Kismet love train a-going. Drop by my Patreon and show your support. Big thanks going out to Resident Spike, Rotisserie G, JC Hunter, AMZ, Carlo, Notorious TDK, Scriplin, Ems, Brando, and Blaring Fire. Click to watch more videos, and I'll see you next time.